one writes on running water or on air.
Keep your head up. Keep your eyes wide open. Come on, brother, sister. Go ahead and get it. 'Cause there's a party coming. Ain't no need, come on. Ain't no need to dress up. Nah, just bring your best loving. Sing. What you gonna do? Come on and step up. Yeah. And keep your mind wide open. Open it up. Bring your friends. You driving, you might as well let it out. Come on. It's gonna be a big time. Get ready. Blow your head wide open. You drive, you might as well pull it over. Come everybody head up. This feeling's growing. Said everybody wake up. Let's get this party going.
Down to it, boppers. Buddies, it's the Ron and Fez show. And we're live here on a, I'm going to guess and say Tuesday, Fez?
It is Tuesday.
I knew it. It's 2 for Tuesday, and that means every time Fez says something today, he will repeat it.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Oh, that's already boring me. I got it. I thought it would be funny, but no.
Your chance to win. Your chance to win.
Oh, God, he'll be OCD hooked into this. I will start the Ichiban in just a little bit. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. We were hanging out with Richard Lewis yesterday, who was Dave's all-time favorite comedian?
He's my number one.
He's your Ichiban.
He's my Ichiban.
Yeah.
That yesterday was my Ichiban times fucking 10.
And
Loved
you,
it.
I told you that you could ask a question, and you actually asked a really good one that got a great response. Fezzy, how did you like the Unmasked?
I loved yesterday's Unmasked with Richard Lewis.
You don't feel like maybe you were looking into Ghost of Fezzy Future Christmas there?
Maybe that's why I liked it so much.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Because I think that would be a very sad way to go through life, the way he feels.
Yeah, but I mean, he is getting there. He is going through life.
He's 62!
He's made it.
Has he? The man would not leave his fucking bag backstage. He's afraid someone's going to take it. Here's the weirdest thing, too. And I mean, I don't think it's a great Unmasked to say that, Richard Lewis is just a ball of neurosis, but it really did come out because it was like a regular conversation. There was very little of his act in it. But before the show, I try not to talk to people because you can leave things backstage, and I'd rather have it outside. No way with him. He needed to go over, ask me anything. I'm 62. I've been doing this for 38 years. Ask me anything. Doesn't matter what you ask me. What kind of things you're going to be asking me? I'll probably be asking you anything. Don't worry about it. So he gets into this fucking thing about wanting a tape, wanting a CD copy of the interview that he could listen to later. So I'm like, we'll get it for you. I don't think, I've heard that before. So I have the fucking people, we'll give it to you. You know what? Fuck me in the ass. I've heard it before. I've been screwed over. I've been 62 years old. I've been doing this 38 years. I know what it's like when people promise you things. He fucking wants to take his tape recorder out and put it next to him so we could tape the interview. I go, we're a radio station. If this thing doesn't tape, people will get fired. You don't have to tape it yourself. He fucking, if you notice, he had a little tape recorder sitting next to him.
Right.
Because he's too nervous, Fez. And all he was reminding me of was you. Why so nervous?
Nervous or really just set in his ways. He's found a system that works for him.
Now, all kidding aside, you feel like it works for him?
You know what?
It does not.
Well, I think he's struggling. I think if he didn't have these little OCDs, he might be even in worse shape.
Little OCDs? He's had a wall-to-wall life of OCDs. Read the book. Read his book. You'll burst into tears. The Other Great Depression. It's just, I'll give you, you like the books on tape? I'll give it to you. 30 fucking hours of him talking about his mom not liking him and other comics being mean and just, you gotta fucking brighten up a little bit, dude.
It's nice of Fez to quantify his major alcohol addiction as a little OCD.
Well, it's qualify, not quantify. If it was quantified, Fez would have brought up everything.
I wasn't counting them.
But, I mean, it was very deep. That's why I loved it so much. Loved it.
Well, some people, I talked to some of the regulars after. The people who like a serious conversation liked it. The other ones who just... people who go there just to laugh. It wasn't that kind of thing. But obviously, it's like when Fezzy gets into his problems. At a certain point, they're not funny anymore. They're, I'm going to use the word pathetic, but I want to come up with a better word.
Tragic?
Tragic for the listener.
Okay, yeah.
Tragic to listen to.
Tragic better than pathetic?
Well, here's my problem. If you have a problem and you tell everybody and you get fucking solutions, right? Mm-hmm. And then the next day you come back with the fucking same problem, and the next day. At a certain point, it's like, please get fucking help elsewhere. Obviously, either you're not listening to me. Just here's what I say. Tape the fucking thing yourself and keep the bag on your lap.
And he did.
Yeah. But he's your favorite comic all time.
Yeah, he's my favorite. I love him so much. I was a
You know
child.
who my favorite is?
Who?
Paul Reiser.
Oh, you son of a... I hate that motherfucker.
Paul Reiser is to him what Friends is to Seinfeld.
Absolutely.
Just a prettier version of the first thing.
Exactly. And not nearly as raw, not nearly as emotional. Just not fucking good at all. Just a lightweight, poor man's version.
Don't like him, huh? Don't like Paul Reiser.
Despise Paul Reiser. Love the Richard Lewis.
Hopefully, we'll unmask him and your question will be, fuck you, Paul Reiser. I'll attack you.
I will. My question will be my arms around his throat.
God, well, I don't want
Kissing.
that.
But my mom was always confused that this little 11-year-old Irish boy would try and smuggle in Richard Lewis tapes. I had bootlegs and tapes of Richard Lewis. It just didn't make any sense.
Just love the guy, huh?
I fucking love him, and I still think he's one of the best. And every episode on Curb Your Enthusiasm he's on is a highlight for me.
Well, I think it was Albert Brooks who had a great line about Richard Lewis was, he's never learned the phrase, and how are you? And it's one of the things I accuse Fezzi of. He literally thinks, because he has so many problems, that I have none. He thinks my life is just the easiest thing in the world.
You're so together.
Yet here I am, step by step with him. You would think if he has problems, maybe I have a couple.
Speaking of that, I actually, to prep myself for that, I watched Robin Hood Men in Tights, starring the great Richard Lewis.
Do you know who was there yesterday? The writer of Robin Hood Men in Tights, who did not ask a question. He came backstage and he was like, Richard, I wrote the thing. And Richard's like, oh, my. I go, why didn't you ask a fucking question, dude? He goes, I didn't know whether Richard was going to remember me. I'm just the writer, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Because everyone has seen that fucking movie. I don't know. I don't think it was like a big hit when it came out at the theaters. But it's one of those DVDs and fucking cable shows.
Comedy Central.
Yeah, you just watch it a million times.
Yeah, I mean, young Dave Chappelle's in it. Everyone's in it. And Richard Lewis is one of the best parts of it.
You love Richard Lewis. We get it.
He's a great actor, is my point.
I'll let you know. Did you see Drunks?
Yes.
That's a great movie, actually.
He is fucking awesome. And he's a great stand-up, and he can do great dramatic work.
I couldn't even bring up the movies because, my mom didn't like me. I'm 61 years old. I've been doing this for 38 years. People steal from me. I feel things at night. It's funny, he has that Woody Allen thing, and now that he's older, he looks like Woody Allen. I don't know what happens to Jewish guys, but no matter how cool they are when they're younger, they just turn into an old Jewish guy. As the years go by, they're all Gabe Kaplan. You cannot get out of. They look and talk like Gabe Kaplan. And I don't think he was the first old Jewish guy, but he's just the one that hits it for me.
And somehow they get tinier and tinier.
Yeah.
Oh, he's little.
Well, he was always a thin guy. I mean, but it's true. I suppose he's undergone some, he shrinks like a lot of people. And the weird thing is, I think
But you can tell you're his biggest fan.
They shrink, but then their sometimes earlobes get bigger. So it's just a weird thing that goes on there.
All right, 866-RUN-0-FEZ, 866-RUN-0-FEZ. We got a couple problems here. Dave, you're dealing with some kind of illness. You were purple yesterday.
Yeah.
You look a lot better today.
Thank you. I'm dealing with chest pains. And I already called Dr. Steve.
What's it feel like to you? Like a heart attack?
It feels like there's a bowling ball on my chest. Yeah, because I said it's not all over the chest. It's on the left side.
I say let it go. It'll probably go away.
So, I'll be all right, though. I'll be okay. But, I mean, it fucking hurts like shit.
What that thing that you feel on your chest is your future. That's your future that has just sat squarely on your chest.
Fear.
And now, Earl also has a health problem today.
Yeah, I had white chip macadamia nut cookies yesterday, and I think this peanut reaction kicked in because I'm all nasally. My throat feels like it's tightening up.
Where'd you get the cookie from?
I got it from Subway.
Okay, because I was worried it was a listener cookie. There was listener cookies going around yesterday.
Yeah,
probably. Did you eat a sandwich with it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you just got a Subway hangover. There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, but my eyes.
You ordered a really cheap lunch and it came out that way.
Oh yes, it did. It bit me in the ass, but my eyes are
Hair
puffy.
of the dog, Earl, a BMT.
But my eyes are puffy. My nasal passage is completely shut down. I feel weird.
Who buys a Subway cookie anyway? Who goes into Subway buying cookies?
Let's just stop there. You live in Manhattan. Over. There's no reason to go into a Subway.
It's quick, and I was hungry. I just thought it was a good idea.
So the team really not on the ball today, huh? Just
correct.
Got mental illness, heart attack, and now. First of all, you don't have a peanut allergy because A, it was a macadamia nut, and then B, those things happen immediately, not the day after.
This has been
Sounds like you might have a little allergy to something in the air.
I don't know. It was like about an hour after I ate those damn, and then I found out later there were peanuts in the
macadamia nut.
In the white chip macadamia.
You're getting ripped off.
Yeah, that's not what you're paying for.
Macadamia is an expensive nut.
But yeah, I mean, it's just never happened to me ever. At least when I eat nuts. So I don't know what's going on.
Nut liquor. Nut liquor.
Drinks the cum, too.
All right. I see Nico, the intern's here, and let's give me my $1,000 and let's go on with life. And boys, since he's giving me the $1,000, would y'all like to go out to lunch today?
Yes. Oh, yes.
What if I take you out to lunch with Batman on his 1,000?
Yeah.
Hooray!
You guys in?
Great
You
thing,
guys
Ryan.
in?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Where's the grand?
Well, I don't have it with me.
Why not?
Because I thought of another way I thought I could pay it off.
What's that? Intern blowjobs? Blow all the guys on the team?
I thought I could do Ron and Fez stunt guy to pay off the bet. And each day, I'll do some type of stunt to pay it off.
Oh, so you don't give me my $1,000, but you get more airtime. That's your idea.
That's hardly a trade. We had sandwiches and Batman.
Earl, who's in charge of, which could be the name of your book if you ever give it out. Who's in charge of the interns now?
And Dave oversees the intern.
Dave,
Yes.
this is your intern. This is a reflection of you
He lied.
and your department.
He fucking lied to me.
You lost a bet fair and square. You said you'd get something on Friday. I listened to Friday's show. I didn't hear it get on.
You had nothing.
Or Monday. You said you get something on Monday.
Yeah, well, Monday we weren't here.
I'm not sure when he said this would happen.
Oh, I said it would happen Friday.
Okay.
But we did it on Thursday.
Right.
Yeah.
For Monday.
Or Monday.
He doesn't understand pre-recordings.
No, he's
No.
great, Nico.
No.
Nico, you said you have $4,000 in the bank. Now, Mr. Bankton deserves one of those fucking 4.
That's only 25% of your
That's it.
of your life savings. 25%. You still got $3,000 to take the guys out for sandwiches and Batman.
And that's still 300% more than I have. So don't fucking
Look,
cry. Give Mr. Bankton his fucking
Let me
1,000.
understand something. There's people in this world. It's called carnies and rubes. Now, I won another bet off a listener the other night, betting on races. I picked Bolt to win the 100 meters. This fresh-faced young rube picked everybody else in the race. I gave her everybody else in the race, and I took Bolt and one going away. Now, the way I was able to do this is some people don't understand that just because you see something on NBC doesn't mean that it's live. You stupid robe. You're picking against the winner in yesterday's race. This is what happens in life. This is what happens when you walk down the midway. All right. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
I got my eye on you, Ron.
I got my eye on you, Tommy.
I got the Ichiban.
We're looking for the Ichiban today. Let me just play this.
Phil Collins just paid out the largest divorce settlement in history, $46 million.
Now, the shocking part of this is that, to me, is that Phil Collins is straight. I would have bet cash money he was gay. So he is straight with kids.
Yep.
Well worth the 46 mil, big man. Well worth the 46 mil. Into the prize closet with you, Tom. You're a Phil Collins fan, huh, Fezzy?
Yeah, and I guess this is kind of good news because this will mean Genesis will get back together yet again in order to help pay this off, I'm sure.
So if he pays out $46 million, how much do you think he's got left at home?
I would say he's probably got a couple $100 million at home.
So what's the problem? Seriously, what is the problem? If you have $200 million,
Right.
and something can fucking bother you, you're an asshole. You know what I'd be yelling? Fuck, I'll throw in an extra $10 million. I got $300 million myself. What do I care? For making what? Shit music. That old Stu Studio. What the fuck was that song?
Susu Studio.
I thought he was singing about the studio that he was in.
No.
I'm in the Stu Studio.
It was a girl named Susudio.
No, it wasn't. Was it really?
Well, it starts out, there's a girl who's caught my eye, and then he says Susu Studio.
What planet was this girl from?
You know what,
Dagobah?
I think her name was Sue, and that was just a fun nickname that she had.
Guess what? My phone name was big. Get out, studio. I can't be caught bagging someone with such a stupid name. So really, I mean, this guy, he stole from the music public for so many years. What's $47 million to him?
I was surprised he was worth that much.
Why? They're a gigantic band.
They're gigantic, but I didn't think they were that successful that he would have that much money.
They sold out stadiums, some fucking 90,000 seat stadiums. He would put out they put out an album in the 80s, like 6, 7 #1 hits on it, and he was the writer.
And he was a solo artist. He had an enormous solo career.
He had a giant solo career. Yeah, he was. There's not even rock stars as big today as what he was. Like those 80s, the Lionel Richie idiots, the fucking studio band. Shit, Mike and the Mechanic had hits. That's how fucking big that band was. And in the meantime, we can't get Comet McDonald played on fucking terrestrial radio. I don't understand it.
He even had a big song when like Nirvana was around with, I can't dance, I can't walk. That song was even huge for them.
I have no idea what it was. They're all the same to me. Every song that he fucking sang. Well, the first one he did, that In the Air Tonight, I'll fucking give him that. He gets a pass on that. And then after that, shut up, please. Here's Chuck Wagon. You're on Fez.
Ichiban.
Ichiban, my friend. What do you got for us today?
It seems as if Tropical Storm Faye has nearly averted Pinellas Park, Florida, but is headed straight towards Retard Island.
Yeah, it took off in a weird direction down there, right? Like under Naples?
Yeah, it took a hard right and came in under Naples instead of hitting the Tampa Bay area. Now it's going across the state. It'll get out in the Atlantic and gain speed and just hug the coast all the rest of the way up.
How do you know all these things, Fez?
Well, I check on these things.
But how do they know it's going to hug the coast? How do they know it's not going to take another? Like, no one predicted this hard right?
Right, yeah.
I mean, I saw that it could hit as far as Pensacola. Mm-hmm. So why would I believe anything these people would say? They made a mistake of about 800 miles. And now I'm going to start listening to them again? I'd rather listen to Phil Collins sing Studio. Here is Ryan. Ryan, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I was just saying back with the, you were talking about you made that bet with that girl on the race.
Yeah.
My brother, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and he moved to Portland, Oregon, and every single UFC fight that comes on, I'll call him and tell him who won every fight, and he'll fucking go to the bar and just clean up because it comes on 2 hours later out there.
How do the people in Portland not catch on to this? How do they not know they're on West Coast time? First of all, why would anyone make a bet with me? Why would anyone think that I would play a game of chance, knowing what kind of people I come from? Knowing the background I have. Dummies. And the way I feel about the whole fucking gimmick. You're a fucking dummy and you owe me a G-Bo. And this whole thing of I'll eat oysters for you. Get out of here. You're wearing your goddamn hat backwards. What are you? Earl, is this the kind of thing that annoys you? The young Jewish kids that pretend they're black?
Yes, absolutely. The whole, if he wore it towards the sides like the kids are wearing them now, I would lose my mind.
Put it to the side.
His hat, though, is too puffy to even be like hip-hop.
Well, you call it puffy, I call it P. Diddy.
He looks more like the Swedish Chef.
Why don't you try to sign up for Who Wants to Work for Diddy? Go to the ATM and come back with a G-Bo. Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good.
Remember how ridiculously huge Phil Collins was in the mid-'80s Live Aid? He played Wembley, and then they made such a big deal out of him getting in a plane and flying and playing in Philly, and then he played drums with Zeppelin. I was like, who gives a flying fuck?
Yeah, he was gigantic. And believe it or not, he was straight and had children. I am stunned. Now you should be telling me Paul Schaefer is fucking straight.
He is.
No, he's not.
Wife and kids.
He's as gay as Regis. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, almost as what?
What?
Oh, jeez, don't fall for that.
Hey, got some Ichiban for you. I heard that the fabulous Al Dukes is taking over for the crying Mad Dog.
Well, there is some talk about that right now. that Al Dukes is going to get that slot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He's on the
Mike
short
and the
list.
Dukes?
Mike and they're thinking about calling him Mad Dog because nobody can stop calling anybody by a nickname. So he might just be Mad Dog.
I'm not so sure about that.
Why? He knows sports.
Yeah, he does know sports. But Mad Dog was like kind of ferocious. I mean, Al's awesome. But
It's a new style Mad Dog.
It's okay.
That's the
It's
irony.
Mad Dog 2.0.
Serene Dog.
Have we stopped doing that 2.0 for everything that comes along?
The last thing was X-Men 2.0 on DVD. Like, you mean X-Men 2?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah, don't
Didn't
do
they?
that.
Oh, Matrix was rebooted.
Right.
We're rebooted. There he is, the greatest Olympian of all time. Michael Phelps.
You mean Carl Lewis?
Carl Lewis. Carl Lewis can't even swim. Mike Phelps is going to be on Sports Illustrated, and it's he's got his 8 medals fanned out, so it basically looks like the 1972 shot with Mark Spitz, except for Phelps's neck is wider than his head, and I don't even think that's possible. What a giraffe neck he turned into, and I don't even just mean in length, the width of that neck. He's got this really large neck, and then a bullet head, just a sharp head that cut through waters, and then 2 fins on the side of his head that I guess he hears through.
He's Waterworld. He has evolved before the rest of us. For when all the flooding occurs from global warming, he'll be ready to just live in the water.
Good. I'd rather drown.
If Bruce Springsteen was born to run, Mr. Phelps was born to swim.
Let me get a hold of Mike and see if he's ready.
Well, that's the kind of nuggets that Francesa will be getting. What do you mean with that? I mean, Carl Lewis. I know Phelps has won all these Olympic golds. He fucking rules. But Carl Lewis did, as a track guy, over 4 different Olympics, from 84 to 96.
Well, this kid isn't done yet. He's only 23. He's only 23, and we saw some 41-year-old people swimming. He could be in relays up until he's 50, for all we know. But he has done it in all these different events, too. The guy's unfucking believable. And not only did he give me a lot of joy, but I was surprised about this. He gave the country a lot of joy. More people watched NBC on a Saturday night. You had to go all the way back to the 1990s. Back to when Empty Nest debuted. Wow. That was the last big Saturday night like that. 31 million people were watching. And I was online when the last race went. Everyone just starts IMing me. I'm throwing up right now. I can't fucking stand this. If they fuck this up, I'm going to go nuts. People were crying for this kid. He brought up a lot of national pride. A lot of national pride that the baseball game went and fucking destroyed with China and the U.S. throwing at each other.
The second to last race was something else, 100th of a second. And
I still, to the second, I don't know if he won.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if he won.
I kept looking back on it on my TiVo as slow as I could get it, and I never saw where he won that race.
That's the beauty of it. The keypad does not lie. That's the thing. If we had to go with the human eye, they would have either said tie or he lost. They have the keypad. They showed all the technology. You can't even rig this thing. Now, we ought to try to vote with these keypads in this country.
Now, they are also saying, though, that keypad that's owned by Omega has been a Michael Phelps sponsor since 2004.
But how would you be able to rig the thing? And who's fast enough to go, it's 1,000th of a second? There's no way to pull that off.
Yeah.
There's no way to pull it off at all. We got a little email here, Fez.
And now, Ron and Fez, the show of the future, brings you...
Electronic mail. Mail sent electronically.
This comes from somebody in Kansas. I'll just call him Dorothy because I don't have the name here. Said, I've had a heated debate with my wife and father about the Olympics. They say the objective is to find the best amateur athlete in their event. They say it's unfair that the U.S. has an all-pro team in basketball and the players should not be allowed to compete once they are paid for performing it. I feel the point of the Olympics is to find the world's best in any given sport, regardless of the fact of whether they get paid for it or not. Where are you boys on that?
I say send the pros. I don't think it's finding the best amateur athlete. I think it's finding the country with the best athletes. It's which country has the top performers in sports.
Oh, I don't know about that. I really do think it's down to the individual person. I don't think, it's a matter of the United States won the Olympics or China or Russia won the Olympics. It really is, to me, race by race, who that person is. I mean, Jamaica having the fastest man and the fastest woman, to me, that dupes just about everything else that could happen. A little island like this, and for some reason, they're running their asses off down there, I find that fucking remarkable. The kid from Trinidad who got a bronze in that, and they've never had a medal in their history, and he's competing against all these gigantic countries with what they have, and he's just running down there. I think that's amazing. What about for you?
I think you should send the best. It should be the best pro athletes.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the objective is to have the best athlete in the world accomplish.
Now,
the
remember,
best
up
time.
into the Dream Team, it was just amateur athletes. What about for you?
I say send the kids, because that was, to me, the big drama was, like, can these kids, like what Russia would send, basically pro athletes. When the U.S. beat Russia, here was these bunch of kids on one given day beat a very solid professional team.
But see, that's the fucking problem. What is a professional? Russia used to have, they would put people in the army or they would just give them a job, and what they would really do is throw the shot put all the time. Would you guys consider Phelps a professional athlete? He doesn't get paid by the race the way Kobe Bryant gets paid, but he does get paid by sponsorship deals. I mean, some places, are you a professional athlete because you get corporate backing, or are you a professional athlete because you get government backing? I mean, our way is to have corporations. Russia and China, their way is to have the government. So who's to say who's really professional at any given time?
Well, I think as long as you can concentrate on your sport and still are able to live, not selling groceries, not doing other things to supplement your income, but you're allowed to just do your sport, then you're a professional athlete.
No, I agree with you. But if you're in the Army, even in this country, and you're a good javelin thrower, they'll give you fucking time off. They're like, hey, go throw your javelin because it's good for us, And Russia did that kind of shit all the time. So it's really too hard to say who's professional and who's an athlete. The best thing to do is be able to say, here are the athletes, period. Who gives a shit? If the guy can get some money, more power to him. If they're not paying for the balance beam, I'm sorry to hear that, honey. But, in the meantime, they're paying people to wear those leotards, those shoes,
and they
what
pay,
kind of fucking talcum powder they use on their ass.
They pay people to train, pure and simple.
Yeah.
So, and I know that it started off as amateur, but
it would be nice if it was amateur. What Earl's saying, in a perfect world, that would be great. But to me, why are we saying that our college football players are amateurs? If they're getting their food and fucking college taken care of, their dorm, you are a professional. Now, a lowly paid one, you're not getting paid anywhere near the fucking gate. But we realize to get somebody to play at the school, we got to give them a little something else. If it was just a matter of, hey, we have a school full of students, let's try to pick the best 22 that we have. That would be amateur athletics.
Yeah.
Not what they do now.
But wouldn't you think, let's say, if you're putting together a team, and let's say the amateur, the quote-unquote amateur, is as good at, and using the Olympic rules, because the rules are different, the pro athlete is going to get preferential treatment over the amateur every time because he's a pro athlete. He's supposedly at the top of his game.
Right.
Whereas that amateur athlete could be ready right now. He goes, hey, I know the structure of how the game is played. Like the pro athletes, like the Dream Team now, they're still adjusting to the rules.
Well, that's just one sport. There's many, many sports there. You're only looking at the one basketball team. There's all different types of things. I don't know whether you guys saw the men's volleyball, the beach guys, right? They're wearing fucking frames. They're wearing sunglasses frames with no lenses because it was too dark that day, but they had to wear the frame to get fucking paid. So they put frames on their heads, not wearing any fucking lenses whatsoever. So, again, they're not getting paid like a pro athlete. But if you're fucking getting paid to endorse something, doesn't that make you a professional?
Yeah,
and the only reason why you're getting that is because of what you do. Now, in the meantime, we won't let our college kids do this in football. Why? We're stealing their fucking money. The large universities are stealing their fucking money. I cannot believe it's even legal. I'd love to get a legal team on that and just have them sue the shit out of that league.
Now, why don't we send professional boxers, though? If we send pros to basketball, and why don't we use pro boxers? Is that their choice? Like, they don't want to fight that much?
You know, I would say just the opposite. I think that they must want to just keep those animals out of the Olympics because there's no reason that they shouldn't be able to go. But do we really want those fucking sick bastards in there?
These guys running around a foreign country for 2 weeks.
I never even thought of that before. Tell you the truth, Fez. Really, I don't even know if we have professional boxing left in this country. I don't know what you would call it now. Here's Paul. Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Good.
All right. I think Olympians should be measured rather than on payment and face value. It should have always been a matter of what the Olympians' abilities are. Their actual skill level should outweigh, what they're worth from a team. So I think maybe amateur athletes would be a better idea because some of them aren't as, pompous and stuck up as some of the stars we're sending.
You're just saying that, but everybody went to high school, and we know a couple pompous, stuck-up fucking athletes there. So, I mean, that's really just about your own thing, whether somehow being confident is a positive thing or stuck up, as you like to put it. But I think if you're the fastest guy in the world, you're going to feel pretty goddamn good about yourself.
I have a little swagger.
I like to teach this Bolt kid how to put his hands out and let a fucking football fall into it. We'll make some big-ass cash. Has anyone done that since Bob Hayes? Was he the only guy who could go from fastest man in the world into a wide receiver? Did anyone else ever try it? I thought there was somebody in the 70s that didn't work out.
I thought Willie Gault started as a track star.
But I'm talking fastest man in the world.
Not Olympian, yeah.
I know, both the two guys, the Black Power guys, tried it, but they only lasted a couple of years. Tommy Smith and John Carlos.
I didn't know that.
They both tried. They had a couple of years in the NFL.
They played?
Yeah.
They wouldn't take off the gloves. Is a problem.
Here's our buddy Stryker. Stryker, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Dave kind of brought this up a week or so ago about baseball and softball being eliminated from the London Olympics, and it's because the U.S. and other countries are using pros. And as the same reason that basketball will probably not be in the next Olympics either, that actually comes from the IOC, that's the reason why they're doing it.
I doubt very much whether that's true. Basketball is a big draw, and they're not going to have a problem with it at all. Baseball doesn't seem to be doing well because the rest of the world isn't interested in it, where they're all interested in basketball. And they're bringing those pros back to their own place. By the way, did you guys see the Redeem team yesterday morning?
Yeah.
Missed it yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Do you watch any sports at all besides football?
I watch some pro wrestling.
I mean, Germany was supposed to be a contender. Fucking forget it.
Spain.
We were up by 40 by halftime. Halftime, we're up by a fucking cool 40.
It was 106-57 was the final.
Fezzy, how could you have bet against these guys?
I think they'll medal. I just think they're going to be bronze. I think they're going to leave it out on the court when it gets into those 4 final games.
Leaving it out on the court would be a good thing. That's a positive thing. This is why Mike isn't calling you. This is why Al Dukes get the opportunity. They're going to give it their all.
There's no way they lose. And they're playing Australia, I believe, in the quarterfinals. Australia! They're going to destroy. They're going to hammer Australia.
Then we got Argentina, it looks like, and then Spain, the fucking team that we dominated.
Yeah.
So I'm not seeing anybody that can beat us right now. And our guys, for everything people say about pro athletes, our guys could not be fucking cooler right now.
They're doing everything. They're signing basketballs. They're staying after the game.
Showing up at Michael Phelps. Showing up for the girls volleyball.
Kobe.
Being everywhere. Kobe has been like a fucking ambassador. They love him in China.
I truly think that, and I am a Kobe hater. I think Kobe's going to turn around his whole image because of this.
It's worked with me.
Olympics. I think he's going to be the old Kobe, pre-rape Kobe Bryant again in a matter of fucking months.
All right, there you have it. There's a radio psychic.
I'm serious.
Radio psychic.
He's going to be pre-rape Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Now, Fez, another team, I believe it was the Argentine softball team or somebody, did the slant-eyed bit and had their picture taken.
Yeah, I am shocked that this thing is catching on from the Spain's men's basketball team.
Now, you were overly offended by that and upset. And they asked the Chinese people on TV about it. And the Chinese people said, oh, no, we did not take it as an insult. What they were doing was pulling their eyes back so they looked more like our eyes. See, being that they're from China, Fez, and they're only Chinese people there, they don't know that they should feel bad that their eyes are slanted, the way that Americans seem to feel like that's somehow a put-down.
Well, someone must have been offended because the Spain team apologized. So
Yes.
someone must have been offended.
Yes, America was offended and started complaining to NBC. So the Spain team said, oh, we're just fucking around. What's the big deal?
And now
Please.
it's catching on even more. I find that ridiculous. Ron, don't do it.
I'm finding out now it's okay.
My mom used to do it to me as a kid. And she would do it one way and say, this is Chinese people, and then she would do it another way and say, now this is Japanese.
Then she put a whiskey bottle to your mouth and said, this is the Irish.
Right.
Here's Scared Dude. Scared Dude.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
You've got to send the pros because, if we send amateurs or something like that and we lose, all of a sudden everyone's going to be all pissed off saying, well,
that's how
why
this
didn't you
started.
send the best that we have.
That's how this exact thing started, is that we got mad when we started getting dominated in basketball. Then the world adjusted and started dominating our pros in basketball. So we went back and got our real all-stars to play. Go, Kobe, stop the shit. You're fucking playing.
Yeah, right. No
And-
choice.
And he's glad to be there. And it's really good for the NBA right now. This is an excellent thing for the NBA. And, Earl was, whining about the pros versus the amateur. But now amateur basketball is trying to get together with the NBA to come up with a standard, a now world standard for everybody. And I think that would be the smartest thing. I honestly think the NBA might be the first fucking league to have a World Series, where you might really be saying, oh, did you hear Los Angeles? They're playing in Athens. Then they got Rome, on to Paris, and then back to New York. This may be, it's going to be tough because the world is such a big place. But this may end up being the international game along with soccer. By the way, did you guys see Argentina-Brazil today in soccer?
Didn't see that.
Bloodbath. Holy shit. Just a goddamn bloodbath out there. Those two fucking countries hate each other. Brazil, 2 red cards. They're fucking going to go into, they lost 3-0. They're going to go up against, I think, Belgium for a bronze. 2 men down.
Oh, no.
They might have fucked their chances for a bronze, which those pricks might not. If those people don't win the entire world championship, they're like, everything sucks, and we hate our players and our coach. You have to be the best of all time.
Argentina is a monster.
Here is Buzz. Buzz, you're on Ron and Fez. Buzz, once.
Hello.
Yes, what do you got for us, buddy?
Yeah, Ronaldo Nehemiah. He ran track and field and all that kind of crap, and then he went into football, and he played for the 49ers for a time.
So, but Bob Hayes was the only one who could really turn it on and become all-pro, huh? Bob Hayes, I think, is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. Bob Hayes is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Willie Gault certainly was not a major Olympian.
I wonder why baseball doesn't try to just grab one of these guys and have them steal bases. Just steal a base a game. We'll put you in, you steal a base, and then we pull you right back out again.
Good role. All teams need that.
The American League
man.
could use a fucking designated base stealer.
Yeah, most teams can use that 25th man with speed. It's a totally
And that kind of
undervalued.
speed. Just teach him to bunt. He bunts.
He doesn't need a bunt. Just put him on first. Jason Jumpy walks.
Yeah.
Put your man on first base in the 8th inning.
Yeah, it really could be used. And suddenly now you got a man in scoring position. And who knows how bad he'll rattle a pitcher. You know?
Oh, yeah, it'll totally unnerve him.
But, you know, it really also, there's a big difference between being fast and being able to steal a fucking base. Just because you're fast don't have shit to do with it. You got to learn how to get that jump. And there's only one person that can teach you, me. I am the, maybe Cookie Rojas. I didn't think of that. Me and Cookie Rojas.
You'll like this. My brother's Facebook has a picture of him and Larry Boa for some reason, arm in arm.
Queer Town?
No, it's not Queer Town. I was thanked. He apparently did an article recently for the LA Weekly about the Dodgers, and he got access to only Boa. And Boa's like, fuck this guy, fuck that guy.
It's very smart not to bring up to Boa that you're gay. Because he is so old school, it's ridiculous. Yeah, I like Boa and his ability to say everybody else is shit and I'm great.
He really is awesome at trash talking.
Well, the funny thing to do with Boa is to ask him any question outside of baseball. I guarantee you that son of a bitch has never heard of Batman, and not just this summer. I mean, the comic. I don't think he's ever heard of the Beatles. He doesn't know anything unless it takes place between the lines. That's all he understands in life. I've never seen anyone so single-minded.
Does he always, if he doesn't know it, does he always draw it back into, like, he'll use a baseball metaphor instead? And...
He doesn't know anything else exists. He only really goes by if the guy's got a decent glove or not. Here is Tim. Tim, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies. They were talking about why baseball and softball were going to be removed, and it's because the men's baseball team does not use pros, and they want to get the big names in like they've been doing with the basketball team. And they're getting rid of the softball team because the women's softball is just the U.S. women's softball team is just crushing everybody. I mean, like they've only scored let one run score this entire Olympics. So that's why. And
that was the same as the last Olympics. Yeah, there's no one that can compare with our softball girls. And again, I guess it's not big around the world. You know, it's almost like our beer league here could show up and win some of these things. And instead, we're sending out these fucking blonde babes who just rip the shit out of the ball and pitch their asses off.
It almost sometimes feels like it has to be big in Europe in order for it to be.
Well, it's got to be an international thing. It's got to be something that the world on some level cares about, unless you have, some kind of past with it, I guess. Like some of these shooting things that I don't know if anyone cares about, but they've been around for a long time.
But I mean, like, baseball is big in Latin America and in Asia.
It's not big. It's not big for the Olympics. It's not a big TV get. Let's face it. A big part of this is trying to sell those TV spots. Because the Olympic Committee is charging NBC out the ass. NBC is charging the advertisers out the ass. They want fucking Kobe Bryant.
Do you think it's also the fact that it's baseball season? I mean, this might sound totally insane, but what if the baseball was in the Winter Olympics?
Well, that is insane because that's got to be played in the snow.
And then we sent our stars. We made sure they had a dome, and we sent our stars.
Right, but the Winter Olympics is for winter sports, and baseball is not a winter sport. What if we were just civilized enough to send our ball players there? What if we just sent the fucking Devil Rays there? Because let's face it, that game last night, best teams in baseball, how many people showed up?
15,000.
Fuck that place.
That was it. For the two best teams.
They did in the Olympics when they suspended the NHL for 3 weeks or something,
right?
And put the best pros in the Olympics that one year. It was the best hockey Olympics ever.
No,
I'll tell that to the kids from 1980. Let them sob into it. That's all they have. Those guys are still going around. I remember I passed over. Shut up with it. I've heard the story enough.
The guy's looking for his father.
Yeah.
We've seen you look for your father.
Where's my dad?
He's on the stand.
I'm going to get drunk and drive now.
And be a sub-mediocre goalie for 3 years.
At least he made the pros. The only one of them, I think, that really fucking had the slightest bit of impact.
And there's no way, Dave, they're going to suspend Major League Baseball for 3 weeks.
Why not? They don't care. Just give the Devil Rays over. What's wrong with that? One team.
Can we give? I hate the Angels. Give up the Angels.
I think you could throw any team in there and they'd win it. So what's the big deal? Give them any fucking team.
Would they want to go? I mean, you get a lot of players that don't even want to go to the All-Star game. Never mind a couple weeks off for Olympics.
Do you know that this makes you an international star, though? That's the beauty of this. If you're really out trying to sell fucking batting gloves or whatever these people are into, selling pine tar, this China thing worked out for everybody.
Yeah, and if our Olympic scabs can score 7 runs off of Korea, imagine what the pros would do. We're
going into the gold medal game now, right? After Big China?
Yeah.
Who we played?
Oh, fuck. I have to look that up.
Don't worry. This could be Nico's stunt. I hate people who make a bet and then don't want to pay it off.
I thought you were going to get that money. He said he had 4 Gs. What's the big deal? Losing one. What's he using it for?
You know his tribe. They don't like to separate themselves from money. They don't like to do that. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, Ron?
Yeah.
A while back, when Carl Lewis was in the Olympics, the Cowboys tried to draft him.
Did they draft him or try to draft him?
No, they drafted him, but
Okay.
he never showed up to camp, so I guess the rumors were true.
I appreciate it. You're on the Ron and Fez show. Yeah, they test in pro football. It's a problem. Or did you think gay?
I thought gay.
Yeah. Well,
Immediately.
Well, in that helmet, no one can tell. You're on Ron and Fez. Sir, from San Diego, I don't have your name.
Hey, Ronnie, it's Jim.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to tell you, Bob Hayes is not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The guy died in like 2002 or 3, and they didn't elect him in 2004. He's still sitting out there.
Big ass prize closet for you, my friend. And I'm sorry I have Dave on the show. This is why you won't be replacing the Mad Dog. Or like Fez says, they're going to leave it on the court. That's a positive thing. Oh, then they're not going to leave anything on the court.
I don't know what's wrong with the U.S. They just gave it their all.
What is with these guys? They're giving 110%. That's 10% that they don't even have.
Dwayne Wade's really struggling. He's on fire.
Remember that when you were a kid, like when you didn't give a shit about the rah-rah speeches and they asked for 110, you go like this, impossible. You can't have more than 100%. Here's our good friend, the Blowhard. Blowhard.
Hey, guys.
Can I ask you a question, brother?
Sure.
Have you seen her? Blowhard, have you seen her?
But, you know, the children, they're our future.
No. What are you up to, dude?
I just want to talk about the designated runner. Charlie Finley tried it back with the Oakland A's in the 70s.
Of course he did. Who else would? Who else would?
Right. He hired a guy named Herb Washington, who was a track star and I think an Olympian, and it failed miserably. The guy was, you know, they'd put him on, and I think he just didn't have the skills to, like, even have a lead.
It's tough to get a jump. People forget it takes a lot of years to learn how to get a decent jump. Most of the guys in the fucking league now don't know how to get a jump.
So the idea of the designated runner, along with orange baseballs and the wacky uniforms, all Charlie Finley's gimmicks at the Oakland A's. So,
All right, Blowhard, have you heard from your chick yet?
not yet, just hanging in there.
Wow. How many weeks has it been now?
Soul and just trying to think positive, which goes against my nature. As you
How
know.
long has it been?
It's been a few weeks.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah, well, sometimes women need time, and you got to just give them their space.
That's a lot, though.
Yeah, well.
Why? What do you think, Fez?
I would think 1 week.
What do you think she's been up to?
Probably moving on with her life.
You
and
don't think?
Yeah, I do. 3 weeks, that's more than enough time for her to meet someone.
No.
Fez?
Yeah.
Hey, Fez, you want to have dinner tonight?
Can't tonight. I got a therapist.
Oh, well.
What are you and the therapist having?
Oh, I'm not eating with her. We're just talking. Although
Well,
she
things will work
makes
out.
herself
You know how it
oatmeal and
goes.
tea during the session.
How much you want to bet that this fucking Fezzy ends up stealing from Richard Lewis? He just fucking steals Richard Lewis's problem.
I feel bad for you, Blowhard.
Well, thank you, but I'll be okay because, you know, when women get to a certain age, they kind of need their space. And let's face it, you know me, I'm lovable, and who can just walk away from the mighty Blowhard?
Well, how long are you going to wait?
A couple of weeks, and, you know, there are some other women out there, you know.
So you're thinking that you're looking at your options now?
Exactly.
Wow.
That's what life's all about. You have to just move on. It's just part of the process. And
You know who would be perfect for him? Riley Luck?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I think she had a history with one of my best friends, my buddy GVAC, and I don't know what happened.
Whoa!
Hey, what the
I didn't even know about that.
gossip!
Town crier.
I don't follow that kind of thing, and you know what? I might just.
She must be easy.
I'm doing a walkabout in Brooklyn. I'm just going to try to find myself. Maybe walk along the Belt Parkway. Maybe just walk in Prospect Park. You know, singing After Dark.
Wow.
Just going to try to move on and, be positive about the whole thing because, like Frank Sinatra says, that's life,
Let me check with Hicks. Hicks, your girlfriend have any friends that might be interested in Blowhard?
I could see, but she's friends with mostly guys.
Oh. Ooh. So that's how it is. All right, Blowhard.
Guys, thanks for all your support.
Oh, we do support you.
God bless.
Take care. Women. I think I've said this before, but it's my belief. If women didn't have vaginas, they would be of no interest to us whatsoever. Then I think we'd get along better just blowing each other at a ball game. And if like most guys were gay, we'd be at a fucking football game just sucking each other off. Every time the fucking Notre Dame scores, you just see bobbing heads.
They're doing the wave.
You know at least this. If it was like Earth 2 and, gay was the fucking normal thing, the back seat would constantly be blowing each other. I didn't think that the front seat you'd end up in a conversation. But those guys in the back seat with the stereo's too loud, they just go, fuck, I can't hear anything. Anyway, let's just start blowing each other. Blowhard without a woman. I'm trying to think of somebody perfect for him. What about HTG?
She could be there.
I know she likes him.
Yeah. She's a big fan. How about Friday?
Friday would be great for him.
She loves the board members. He's a very popular one.
Sure.
On .net, ronfez.net.
She's local. He wouldn't have this long distance thing going on.
They kind of fit each other.
Let's face it, she's open to it.
She's open to a lot of rumors here.
Well, what are you doing, spreading rumors?
No.
What are we, in 8th grade? Either that or one of Hicks's girlfriend's guy friends.
They're all drugged out.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. She hangs out with some unsavory people.
Yeah. You're going to end up in the Post. I fucking see that. And it'll be just one of those bad smack comes to town. Look at you. You're turning into Fez, grabbing your heart during the show. He was doing the Fez wobbly, just giving his heart a small massage as if that'll keep it beating.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mine happens when there's lots of laughter.
Stop and do CPR. That's not a good sign.
It really kind of hurts like that?
Yeah, but it's only when I laugh too hard. So
Guess
that's
what,
a good
dude?
thing.
We know what's wrong with you. You're a diabetic.
I really should get checked out.
You had purple saucers around your eyes yesterday.
I know. I don't know what it's for. I don't know where it comes from. What's happening to me right now?
You know where it goes, Cotton Eye Joe?
It's a very up-tempo
Diabetes is a huge factor for heart disease.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
How did you learn so much about heart disease, guys?
Having a heart attack.
They
taught me quick.
They say that working too hard can give you a heart attack. But if that was the case, nobody here's got anything to fucking worry about. Slackers. Let's let the listeners in. All right, let's open the doors and bring them all in. Ron, house is full whenever you're ready. Every week, the same shit. The same shit. Boy, you went hardcore in your lime green shirt yesterday, huh?
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize how bright it was until I actually got out in the sunlight.
You were 1980s bright. You were fucking day glow.
It was a neon sign walking down the sidewalk there.
The problem was, then he also had a really bright yellow shirt underneath.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that yesterday, or the other day. Men don't know what they're doing with colors. And then Lily said there's no such thing as a fashion mistake.
Right.
And then people were saying to me, what's with Fez with the yellow and green? Lily, come on in here. Maybe I thought you looked good, but I'm fucking half colorblind as it is.
I totally thought the two colors went together, and even more, it was to try to avoid a sweaty situation.
But by piling on a long sleeve and a fucking thing. Now, Lily, you saw Fez yesterday, right?
Yes.
Was it a little loud or?
It was loud, but I liked it. It was the first thing I said to him when I saw him.
Was it like seeing your black uncle from uptown come in?
I don't
Where
have
were
a
your
black
check
uncle.
pants? And then you could be checking on the number. Did the number come in?
I thought he looked very stylish.
All right, so that's a good thing, Fez.
Yeah, I think
Stop your worrying.
Quit throwing stuff.
Or is that going to come out tonight at your therapist? And then I guess my shirt was too loud.
Stupid shirt.
Why? Why did I do it?
I know for a fact people behind his back were calling him Pickle Bus. Because the green man looked like a pickle and the yellow man looked like a school bus. So people were saying Fez looks like a pickle bus.
What were they calling you, Red?
I swear that's what some people were saying.
Write down one name.
Yes, I'd like to know.
You're not going to know. This is going to be secret ballot.
Let me know who's
I won't. Then Dave won't trust you.
putting out Pickle Bus.
Oh, fuck Sheepy. He's an asshole. He's an
It
asshole.
wasn't even pickle green, it was lime green.
Well, it
Get your
depends on what
colors
kind
straight,
of pickle.
Sheepy.
Well, look at you. You're furious. You feel like you dressed him now.
Yeah.
Thank you,
know what?
Lily.
Everybody's worried about Fez, but then they just make fun of him. That's mean.
I know. I noticed
That's
that.
mean.
They think he's someone to make fun of.
I'll not stand for that.
We can't pull off the pants that aren't really long pants, aren't really short pants, Sheepy. We all can't pull off that look.
Yeah, Sheepy.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither.
And then the people were calling you ass mouth and dick breath.
Why? That had nothing to do with what I was wearing.
That's just my kids.
Oh.
They get fucking testy with you. Well, I guess you've gone cheap the last couple Christmases. You used to go big. You used to go big time, and now you're,
bath towel.
Richard and loosen it up a little bit. Lily, how did you like the unmasked yesterday?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
I did.
You like problem people, though, right?
I do.
You like the
I
problem
like people
comics.
with depth. I
Yeah.
don't like people who, don't really get into it and get too serious.
You don't like someone to come out and do their act. You like them to say,
Yeah.
here's my... But now, do you understand all the OCD stuff?
I can understand it a little bit. Yeah.
Because I understand every addiction, but the OCD stuff, beyond me. Beyond me.
It's a control thing.
I saw someone lining up all their everything on their plate at dinner. Like they had to have their saucers lined up with everything. And I just kept fucking pushing them on them. I want stop it.
It's awful.
Yeah, why are you fucking wasting time like that? What are you, out of your mind nuts? That's something crazy people do. Try to make lines out of everything.
Some people just like order.
That's order?
Yeah.
Does that make you nervous?
I'm OCD only with like.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh, I hate that.
Keep talking. Now that bothers you.
That bothers me.
Does this help?
Not really, no.
Does that do anything for you at all? Does it make you just feel comfortable? Let's just leave it like that for a couple days.
A couple days?
Yes. Would you be able to sleep tonight knowing there's just things on the floor in here?
No. And I'm not like a neat freak, but there's certain things that freak me out. Like I don't like things on the floor when there's nothing else on the floor. It's really weird.
Do you like one sock alone, or do you feel like it has to have his wife with him?
Oh, man.
I don't know what happens like when you do laundry and you just lose socks, but it makes me so angry. I'm like, how can it not have its partner? Where does it go?
But why do you give personalities to it? Like it's a cartoon sock.
I don't know. It's so weird.
So you can identify with the OCD thing. Do you do any counting?
No, I don't do. I'm not like crazy OCD. I can understand it. I have it with certain things like doors and drawers, and they cannot
what's
be
your
open.
thing with? Oh, you can't leave a drawer
They cannot
open.
be open. I cannot be in a room if the door is wide open. Like windows have to kind of be at the same length, like same height.
Yeah,
They're
you can't have
open.
one
No.
open, the other one
Yeah,
a
that's
little bit open.
basically my OCDs. I don't count, and I don't think I'm like crazy, but there's just certain things that some people can't even walk on like the cracks on the sidewalk.
Right.
Like I'm not crazy like that.
Yeah, you can really make yourself
Yeah.
fucking sick from it. I think it's people that are afraid to fucking think, that they do that instead of thinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to count everything because I don't know how to put a simple fucking thought together. So I'll know how many steps from my house to the fucking car.
Lily, do you do the thing with the towels? That all the towels have to be lined up a certain way?
Yeah, I like things straight. They have to kind of be the same way.
Yeah, I've folded and refolded towels because they haven't gotten lined up correctly.
And then you come in looking like that every day. You know you look like an unmade bed. You've got the style of a Bill Murray. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but you seem like a guy who doesn't care about things.
Oh, well, maybe with my own clothing, but that's a comfort thing. And here's the thing. I can leave the house looking nice and be disheveled by the time I get to work.
I'm not even saying, no, I don't think that you ever look nice. I don't think you know how to look nice. So what are you worried about your towel? Who's going to see the towels besides you?
I am, and it drives
Why you just
me
leave
nuts.
them all wound up in a laundry basket? They're just you bring your laundry back, you don't even fold them, you just leave them there.
Awful.
That would drive you crazy?
Just insane. They gave me something today, 2 pages stapled together, and it was so off kilter, this, that I had to pull it apart and just perfectly line up the pages again. Why people can't staple correctly is beyond me.
Who did the stapling? You, Dave?
I think that was me today.
Now, why didn't you put the papers together, iron it, and then put a staple there? What difference does it make, Fez?
It looks chaotic. It looks like everything is all over the place. There's no neatness to it.
All right. How do you get from chaotic till he didn't line the papers up? I can understand you going, if we had to present that like it was a sales or promotions package, I would agree with you.
Okay.
But who gives a shit if it's you and Dave? I mean, if you want to know something, you and Dave are chaotic. And the way you prep a show, chaotic. Forget fucking how you line the papers up. Look at the dog shit that's on those papers. That's what should keep you up at night.
Yeah, I don't know why it has to be that way, but it's like, because then, if it's not that way, things are going to get folded over wrong, and it's going to lead to even more of a mess. Like if I put this in a folder, it's that the
You're not going to put it in a folder. You put it in front of you, and then when the show's over, you throw it away. That's what it's for. This is not to be stored and given to the President of the United States. That's what I don't understand about the OCDs. When people act like it could somehow roll into some... Here, I'm Ron and Fez.
Hello? Yeah, my OCD is I have to use bath towels a certain way depending upon where the little tag is that's sewn into it. So every side and every part of the towel has to be used for a certain part of the body.
Let me just say this. I love that you use the word I have to. You don't have to.
I know, but like a couple years ago, my wife and I were in a hotel, and, they try to tell you to use the same towel without having to, change it every day, and they didn't have tags in their towels. I had to put everyone on the floor so I could get a new one the next day. Because I couldn't use the same one.
Again, you said I had to. You don't have to. Just try to break the pattern and see what happens. Everyone says, I have to do this, as if there was another boss other than yourself telling you how to live your life.
I used to have that argument with my mother over, because the bath towels, I would just do it just to drive her crazy. Because I would just they'd be all lined up, and I'd just go, drop it down, and then she would use the bathroom. Who put that thing? I was like, who cares? The only person that's going to see it is nobody. Why do you have to do it? That's the way it has to be. I was like, no, it doesn't have to be that way.
Say this, all we have to do is stay black and die, Mama. That's all. That's all we got to do in this man's world. He's picking out a VP this week, Earl.
Yep, very excited.
Who's it going to be?
I think it's going to be the guy from Virginia. I think he's going to go.
Virginia man.
The governor? Governor Kane?
Governor Kane of Virginia.
It's Kane! Who are you thinking, Fez?
It's going to be Joe Biden.
Jumping Joe Biden out of Delaware?
A senator from Delaware.
If that happens, take Delaware off the map, ladies and gentlemen. Go straight to the Democrats. Dave, who are you picking? Hillary?
Yeah.
Lil, do you even know? You don't care?
I would love if it were Hillary.
I got mine down. Slappy White. I honestly think it's going to happen this time.
That's from left field.
Yeah. It's going to be something a little different. Here's Justice. Justice League of America. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, how's it going, Ron? Fez?
Good.
Hey, the difference of disorder, are these little teeny nuances, are they really disorders? It's just being obsessive compulsive. Why do we throw around OCD every time, like ADD? I hear people talk about, I'm ADD. Are you?
Here's the beauty of it, Justice. Because if they can name it for you, they can sell you a pill to take. So none of these things fucking even existed, like shaky leg syndrome, didn't exist until they came up with a pill to stop it. You know what stops shaky leg syndrome? A down. The same thing that fucking stops everything else. You'll be still as a fucking as can be. Here's Pooch. Pooch, you're on Fez.
Hello?
Yes, how are you, sir?
Hey, how's it going, Ron?
Yeah.
I had a buddy whose big thing was whenever we go to a restaurant, sit down, he had to start immediately ordering the sugar packets and put them all in order by the brand and facing the same way. And you wait like a couple minutes for him to look off to something else, rearrange them and put them back in there all sloppy. Have to do it all over again.
Now, to me, all I would call this person would be a dull dining partner. That's the only... we're sitting down, we're having a nice meal. Instead of having some conversation and human interaction, you've got to start lining up sugar packets like a retarded fucking Dustin Hoffman character. What is wrong with you? Just fucking sit here like a person. Have a conversation. Let's fight over politics and art. What are you doing fucking lining up the sugar packets? You fucking 8 years old? Crazy bastards. Just a fucking nutty country embracing their craziness one after another. Oh, I have to do this. What if you had this? What if you felt fucking a compulsion to take your dick out and walk down the street with it? You would know you were a sick fuck, right?
Sure.
It's the same exact compulsion. Just stop doing it. Lily, there's shit all over the floor. You feeling better about it now?
I'm trying to not look at it, so
I'm going to start pouring
overcome
paint
it.
on the floor.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so there's going to be some glue down, too.
Oh,
You'll be
no.
walking through it.
Getting itchy.
Does that remind you that your parents were in arranged marriage and they really don't love each other?
Nice and orderly.
It definitely comes from my mom.
Oh, by the way, I want you to go back and tell your dad fantastic job that he's doing right now.
With the tomato sauce?
Oh, it's
Did you
unbelievable.
try them?
Yes,
Oh,
we all
thank you.
tried it. Everybody thinks it's fantastic.
Oh, good. Okay. JobBenitoFoods.com where you can get it. You can go there.
Why don't we do this?
Yeah.
I know you're getting the business off, but if you'd like to put some in the prize closet, we can start and give some plugs
yeah.
with the prize closet.
Yeah, I'll bring over some cases and stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because people love this stuff.
Okay.
They love
We're
it.
trying to do the shipping like off the website, but
Yeah.
the shipping costs are like astronomical. They're so expensive.
I know, believe me. I know what we ship out of here.
So that'll
talk
be a
about
good
that.
thing. Then we can just use XM.
Yeah, just yes. Until they stop us. That's the beauty of it. We just keep going until someone goes, "What is this for?" And then I'll yell, "Goddamn interns! Thanks for bringing this to my attention, Wiki. I'm as furious as you are. I don't know what to do. Send me a memo and I'll send one back. Let's memo each other over this shit." Comic McDonald is the new brand that we're putting out right now, too.
Fantastic. It's going to be very tasty.
When's the last time Sleeves did us a new song? When's the last time Sleeves put out a new album? It's time to put together Sleeves 2.0.
Should be out
Reboot
there. Yeah, the second Sleeves follow-up should be out there by now.
And you know what he's fallen into is the sophomore laziness. You know, the freshman thing, it went through the roof. Everybody loved it. Get off your sophomore laziness, my friend. He's put on a sophomore 15.
Yeah. I don't know what's
Comet McDonald, shoot that shit to the sky. You must love having that song written about you.
I like it, yeah. That one, the
Play
mixed
that for your baby.
metaphor.
Play it up for your baby. By the way,
okay.
Let's slow down on how fast the baby swing goes back and forth. All right?
Well, we like to pump it up a
I
little
saw
bit.
that. You fucking nervous wreck. Your baby was face looked like one of those NASA monkeys. Just fucking cut up to like.
She likes it like that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I guess how many G's does she's got to pull before you feel like she's ready to go into space?
Her little brain sloshing around. Why
Is it
would she
G's?
like it?
Is it G's that you pull, Earl? What are you fucking pulling up there, Fez?
Yeah, you pull G.
Are you
G forces.
sure?
Yep.
She's got a need for speed. Period.
Got a need for a responsible father.
I can't wait till she can learn to crawl and get out of there. Get away from you.
She ain't going nowhere.
Sweet pea.
She's going to be like one of those kids that they raise in a fucking under the house somewhere, and then they finally escape.
Dog tried to escape yesterday. I had to throw a rock at it, and it got really scared, and then was able to pick it up.
Was it where it tried to run down the street?
Yeah, it tried to
three-legged
just
run.
Get the hell out of there.
Does it put its dead leg on the ground, or does it keep it up?
Kicks it up like a little kickstand.
Man, you got a great dog.
It kicks its hind
You got
leg
the
up.
dog, the wife, the baby. Everything changed for you, didn't it, Comment
It
McDonald?
sure did. Bankruptcy. That changed.
Oh, it's our buddy Robot Artist. How are you, pal?
Hey, Ron.
Yeah,
I got a spy report for you.
I need one.
Spy report. Spy report.
I'm happy to report that even as we speak, I am putting the finishing touches on the cover for Sleeves Volume 2.
Really? Mr.
Nice.
Laziness is finally putting out another album.
He's the man.
Yeah, he is. It's the best. I have some of the songs on my iPod, and they're fucking better than the fucking other song. You know, the other shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's phenomenal.
You can check out his stuff at radioghost.com.
Go Sleeves.
All right, go Sleeves.
And you can check out Robot Artist's artwork on the cover of ronfez.net. The front page is Bajibi rendering.
Oh, that's big with people now, huh?
Yeah. He's got me all tribaled up, too.
Now, with FBA tubing, is fucking ronfez.net going to finally stop competing? Mikey Boy's seen them all come and go, hasn't he?
He has. He's been around forever. I believe this will be...
And he wrote the very first song.
He did. I believe this will be the second golden age of ronfez.net that we're going to be entering.
The crankiness is going to start ending?
Yeah. This era is sort of like 1950 to 64 in film. You know, just not a lot of shit was going on. But soon as 65, 66 came
Oh,
around.
now we get it. Oh, thank you. Now we understand. Been watching that fucking TCM all weekend? Is that it?
Oh, I was talking about my film classes.
Here is Ed. Ed, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, when I get out of the shower, I have to do 31 swipes of deodorant under each arm.
Oh, way to pack it in there, brother. Now, you don't have to. Why won't you tomorrow just try 29? See what happens.
I'll try.
Just try it. Do a little experimenting with your life. Instead of caking your fucking armpits. So bad with that Mitchum, you can't even put your arms down anymore. I have to do this, or my mom will die.
That's 1 bar of deodorant every day.
Why don't you just try one swipe over there? Would you, Sweaty? Look how he keeps his elbows right down on his pant legs. Does that embarrass you? You're sweating?
Yeah, and I don't know what to do. I tried something different today, too, and it still
Blowing a
didn't
guy?
work. No. I put on my combination antiperspirant deodorant, and then since I had the Gold Bond for my ass crack, I put a couple of swipes of Gold Bond underneath each pit to see if that would soak up the wetness. Didn't work. I've got a couple of corn muffins in my pits now.
Love when you share these things from your home life.
You
It's
can
really,
get
it makes the show for me. I really do. I like to hear more and more about your oddness. Tell us more about your cat, or why you're mad at your mom, or anything else along those lines. You're fighting with your grocer. What's happening?
Everything's good. Cat's fine. The cat seems to be calming down. So I don't know if that's if it's just getting older, but I'm getting scratched a lot less. I a lot less bleeding at my house.
Do you have a gun over there I can stick in my mouth? Or
No,
anything
I
like
don't.
that?
We have some poison in the
You
back.
sure? Give it me. Can I have 2 big heaping spoonfuls?
Yeah.
Don't give him poison.
Fez, you remind me when I was a paper boy and I had to collect, the old ladies would try to keep you in the house to tell you some fucking terrible story. You're like, whatever, ma'am, I just need my fucking money for this week. I'm sorry. Oh, is that when you lost your husband? And these are his bowling trophies that you kept? And they just fucking cased the joint. I guess there's plenty of places to hide money here, huh, ma'am? No dog, is there? No dog at all? Do you think if you got hit in the back of the head with a furniture leg, you'd fucking go out quick? Or you'd have to do it a couple times? You'd be surprised. Sometimes you hit an old person, they won't even go down. It's fucking embarrassing.
Really?
Yeah. And they don't know what's happening around them. Dementia. Here's Sean. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. I got an OCD with it's the number 5. Everything I do, I count things in patterns of 5. I separate things into groups of 5 and everything like that. It's just everywhere I look, I just see groups of 5, and I don't know what's up with it.
So everywhere in life you see groups of 5. It's really weird. You said there's 5 of us sitting in here right now. 5 mics are turned on. 5. The number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Sing a song of 5. How many is 5? 5 donuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fingers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cupcakes.
Here is, let me go over here to Rick the Attic. Rick the Attic, you're on Fez.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched 90210 the other day, Dr. 90210,
Yeah.
and they were injecting Botox into this guy's armpits, and it would stop him from sweating for at least 6 months, they said.
See, I don't like... Yeah, I don't like the idea of the Botox because, you know, the biggest part of the word there is tox. It's toxic. They're shooting poison into you.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that if you prevent the sweat from coming out of your armpits, it's going to come out in other pores on your body.
Elbow pits.
Yeah,
My
you're
elbow
gonna-
pits would just be
that's the
sweating.
problem
It's
with
just
that.
running down.
Cock.
Why did you say cock?
He can sweat from his cock.
I don't think a cock has a sweat gland.
It would if you shut down your armpits.
A ball sack of yours is leaking. I see those stains.
That could get pretty messy. Just big pit marks on the back of my knees.
You have knee pits? Let's go here to Joe. Joe, you're on Fez.
Hey, how you guys doing? Got a simple solution for Fez called Certain Dry. It's a roll-on thing you put on at night, lasts for 72 hours. Guaranteed it'll work.
But again, you know, Lily came up with a good point. Maybe his body needs the sweat. What happens to whatever these toxins that you're running out of your body if you don't sweat?
Yeah, they're going to go somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you what, I used to sweat nonstop every day since I can remember, since I was 7. Just ridiculous. Even in the cold, I'd be wearing a tank top and it was 30. And I'm telling you what, this stuff works. It's $4 at Walmart, Walgreens, all those little places.
Yeah, they're
$4,
little.
Put it on it.
Thanks.
The corner store. Those things, I've read about it too. They have an awful lot of aluminum in them, and that's not good for you.
Why not?
It could end up giving you Alzheimer's, maybe cancer, something.
Too late for the Alzheimer's. You've already got that now, Grandma.
Diseases are totally non-related. It could give you Alzheimer's, cancer, AIDS.
My grandmother that I told you had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
She, as a little girl, she worked in like a toothpaste factory, and they used to like make with aluminum and shit like that back then. And they think that stuff she breathed it in, and turned her into a crazy old lady.
Jesus Christ.
But like she was old school, like working in a factory like when you were a little kid. She was that kind of stuff. She went to school. She went to high school with Fez. 2 of them together.
I did not know your grandmother in high school.
Didn't you give her a big kiss under the apple tree?
Not that old.
She was your best gal.
Sure, she was wonderful, but I wasn't alive then.
You know who would be perfect for you?
Who's that?
Richard Lewis.
Oh.
You and Richard Lewis could just
Seems
sit there
nice.
and whine away life.
God. Could I come over and just watch them talk?
You love Richard Lewis.
Oh, so much. That was a thrill of a lifetime.
Was it?
Being there. Didn't get to shake his hand, but...
Why didn't you come backstage ever?
I was too nervous. I was nervous even asking the question. I thought I'd get away
I
from
would have
this
sat you
story.
next to him because he wanted somebody to be next to him constantly answering questions, whatever he does.
Mr. B, that was me. I would have loved to have done that.
Yeah, he'll wear you down. He needs someone to go, yeah, no, Richard's going to be there tomorrow at 10:45, exactly when you asked for the car. Like, the car was supposed to pick him up at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
3:03, he's calling. There's no car here. Yeah, they're on your block. He just worries.
Yeah.
What do you get out of worrying, though?
Big sunglasses, too, yesterday.
We have the same thing, the Ray-Bans.
Oh yeah, they just looked a lot bigger.
Well, he let his head get small or something. I don't know. I don't know. He's got his own problem. Did you like him, Earl?
Yeah, I enjoyed it very much. It was just
You like more black comics, right? You're in favor of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a few more black comics doing mass, but Richard Lewis was very good yesterday.
Oh, thanks for judging. I liked when you to sit in your judgment, Earl. It's very important to me.
Earl would rather see Ray Lewis.
Do you want to do that?
I want to see Ray Lewis unmasked.
How about Sherry Lewis for Fez?
Did you murder those people,
Lamb
Ray?
chop. Ray, well, first question. You got away with murder.
What kind of interview is this?
He doesn't talk like that. No, you're thinking of 1970s black Ray Lewis. That doesn't exist.
I didn't kill those people, Ralph. What is this, XL? Serious.
What does that even mean? What does that even mean? He's
confused.
What is this even, XM or Sirius?
He doesn't know.
We're all kind of confused by that. What is it, a merger of some type? And then, that was another thing that confused Richard Lewis. Why can't I just hear this on a regular radio? Why do we constantly have to get new things? And then, so Kenny was explaining them. We'll get you an XM radio, and he goes like this. And then what? I don't want to be going around people with an antenna hanging off my head. And Kenny is saying just as serious as fuck. Richard, they don't put an antenna on your head. And I'm like, I can't be fucking back here listening to this.
I wish I had
I'm already driven crazy. And all he would eat was the fruit. And he's like, is this food for me or the Katrina victims? It's too much food. I'm like, you don't have to eat all of it. Calm down. Just calm the fuck down. No one's going to take your bag.
Just the fruit?
Yes.
No carrots?
No, just picking at melons. Just constantly picking at melons. Could you imagine being with somebody, though, that had a bunch of, obsessive, compulsive things?
Never.
Would that drive you nuts?
Crazy.
I'd dive out the window. I literally would dive out the window.
We're going to have an Unmasked Encore presentation this weekend. It's the Unmasked featuring Robert Klein. It's going to air this coming Saturday, 8 p.m. on XM Comedy 150, and then Sunday at 2 p.m. in the East, right here on 202 The Virus.
Robert Klein is going to tell us how he was first. Anything that happened, I was first. Momo, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Mr. B.
Yeah.
Number 8675309, checking in.
Because you said a number?
Hoo-ha!
I play a hoo-ha.
That's what I love. I love to hear that. Hey, listen, I think the reason that both Fez and Lily have this OCD thing is they don't have kids yet. I've been married for about 20 years. I have a 19-year-old daughter. And I'll tell you what, once you've had kids, and you know this from your firsthand experience, there's a lot more shit in life that means there's things that mean a lot more in life than the shit that they're getting all wrapped around the axle about.
All right, thanks. Who's running our screener today?
That's Scruffy.
Why would Scruffy hang up on the germ freak?
I didn't hang up on the germ freak. He must have hung up by himself.
He hung up on himself. That's how bad his OCDs are. Because he's an OCD guy.
Yeah, I didn't hang up on him. He just got disconnected somehow. If you're listening, germ freak, call back, man.
Sure. Now that Ronnie B's on to the thing, please, we'd love to have you here. Oh, if you're listening, germ freak, I'll do everything I can to get you immediately on the air. People, they love to talk about their OCDs when they have them.
Oh, yeah.
They think they're so special with their OCDs.
And they're usually so unique that most OCD people are shocked that someone else has the same OCD.
Bullshit, they're unique. They're just the opposite of unique. It's the same shit over and over. I have to line up stuff. I have to count stuff. Yeah. It is as fucking interesting as dirt. Oh, you know what I have to do? I have to take every peanut, line it up one after another, and then have 2 drinks of Coke and eat a peanut.
Everyone's Bob Geldof in the wall, just making a castle out of matchsticks and 7-Up bottles.
And again, why are you doing that? Because you don't have enough fucking time in your life to think of something. How about doing this? Learn a language. Take the OCD time and learn fucking Chinese so that maybe you can go to China one day.
And it's also making their lives a little more dramatic, maybe, than they would be.
Yeah, but again, I'm so special. It's the same as the addict thing where I'm so special, this horrible thing I'm doing to myself. Then you go to a meeting and every fucking body has the same story. Oh, it was so great. I had a beer in high school and I loved it. Later, I was blowing people for crack. Then I found a spirit bigger than myself and quit. Then why don't we keep talking about it over and over? Well, there's another thing with Richard. He quit fucking drinking 14 years ago, right?
Right.
Every day now you got to talk about it? Every day? There's not another day that you could go, nah, you know what? I'd put it behind me. Every day you got to keep talking about it. Let's go over here to Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Fezzy.
Yeah.
Guys. Fezzy, if your armpits keep sweating, I can still cure the fact that your cat's schizophrenic. I have the freaking craziest cat you could ever meet. Scratches everybody. I was going to get rid of it, but I got this crap called amitriptyline from my vet, and it comes in syringes, and you actually squeeze this shit out, and you rub it inside of the cat's ear every day, and this is now the sweetest, nicest cat you could ever want to.
All you got to do is drug your animal, and it'll really be docile.
I'm in. I'm not into so much rubbing my finger around the inside of a cat's ear, but I'll do it.
But you act like it's a strange cat. It's your cat.
I know it's my cat, but I don't want to put my finger in anyone's ear. Cat or no cat.
But what if it needed help? Well, like medicine.
I mean, maybe I can find a long swab or something to put it in there with.
Is that your dick?
No. Like a big Q-tip or something, so I don't have to touch the inside of a cat's ear.
Your dick is that
gross.
thin? That's a Q-tip?
No.
A little cottony on the tip?
I am not going to use my penis in this.
For anything?
Not with my cat involved.
You don't even piss enough. That's why you're sweating so much. That's fucking urine coming out of your back in pits.
Oh, I hope not.
Why? It smells like it.
That's going to leave a stain.
I smelled a girl yesterday. It smelled like butter.
Oh.
It smelled just like butter.
Must have been pleasant.
Yeah, it was.
Hot day?
I literally said, I can't believe it's not butter to her.
Nice warm day, a butter smell. She smelled like a little potato.
Yeah, it was like being at the movies. Just being there, it felt like you were at the movies the whole time. Lily, what about you for blowhard? Would you be willing?
No.
Both of you got kicked to the curb at the exact same time.
What do you mean?
Well, your boyfriend broke up with you?
No, I broke up with my ex-boyfriend.
That's what you said, John Mayer. But we know exactly what happened.
I don't know if I could. I love blowhard. I don't know if I could deal with his.
Wow, are you using the L word?
Blowhardedness. You know,
just the constant.
Too much.
Just the constant.
Yeah.
He's in a rage over something he sees in the paper. Yeah, that would be too much.
I think they'd match up. She's often in a rage of things.
Maybe you could sue the savage beast. Isn't that what girls like to do?
Yeah, but how old is Blowhard, though?
I think he's 30.
No. No.
What's the difference with age? What's your cutoff date?
40?
Why go so...
I don't know. I'm just...
Why going so far? Why is this ballooning back up for you now? You used to say 2 years on either side.
I have no idea where that came from.
Just a random number.
Oh, it'd be so easy to break you. So easy for me. Look how sweet I am, though. Just the sweetest guy in the world. All right, he finally got through. It's the poor germ freak. Oh, my God, and as I'm going to him, did you just put your thumb on them?
No. I had multiple germ freaks call in, and
they were fakes?
Yeah, fakes, exactly.
So you're getting rid of people. So now you don't know who the germ freak is anymore.
Exactly. I have people calling in saying that I did hang up on him. People say I didn't hang up on him, but I didn't hang up on him.
You did hang up on him because I got that from my girl.
Really? I don't think I did, man. I must have been an accident.
Why would she lie? She tells me everything is perfect.
I'm sure she's not lying. It must have been an accident by me. I didn't hang up on him. I've been trying to get OCD calls.
Here is Glenn. Glenn, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. How you doing, bud?
Good, man.
Hey, I've got a cure for Fez. He is complaining about this sweating problem. My wife has had this problem since she was 6 years old, and she's put up with it all her life. Her problem was her hands would drench. She'd get a little nervous that it would trigger something. And she went to this doctor. She tried everything before she went to the doctor. Nothing would work. Nothing for her is safe. She wasted a lot of money. Anyway, she went to this thoracic doctor, and acupuncture recommended to her to her. Anyhow, it costs about $4,000. It's an in-and-out surgery. What they do is they put you anesthesia. They clip a nerve. I think it's T6 under somewhere in your back. And what it does, it's a nerve. What's causing you to sweat, it's a nerve that's over hyperactive. But when they do this, and bam, it stops. They can do this all different parts of your body. Some people sweat their forehead, under their arms, their chest, their back, and it's a guaranteed cure. The only withdrawal with it is that it can cause your heart rate to slow down a tad bit.
I'm sorry, I stopped listening to you so long ago. I started looking at Angel Fuck. Fezzy, this is my problem when you get into your stuff like this.
Right, I understand.
The people who try to help you are the dullest people in the universe. I would like one interesting person to want to help you. And everything that they want to do to help you is always grotesque.
Yeah, it's, back surgery to stop from sweating.
Whatever. But why does it have to last so long? Why wouldn't someone just yell, hey, get back surgery, and that could be the end of it?
They really feel they're helping.
All right, Blowhard wrote in. He is 41.
Oh, it's 1 year over my limit.
Oh, it's got to be 40?
Yeah.
Lodi.
Will it be 41 next year when you get a year older?
Yeah.
41 shots.
But then he'll be 42, so.
Yeah.
Blowhard.
Still 1 year out.
Yeah. We're talking about Blowhard, obviously. Or Gary Hansen, as he says.
Not to be confused with Gary O.
Come, McDonald's, shoot that shit to the sky. I heard a hosp story yesterday. First of all, after a mass, I like to go out and smoke, get a little feedback. Some people were very nice. The Mafia Life Chris's, they enjoyed. Some people not so nice. The friends from Brooklyn. But, everyone has their own kind of unmasked. The unmasked hardcores, the unmasked that they like, the unmasked that they don't like. I don't take Fred has the right to his opinion. And, of course, Chris is like, you, Fez, anything that could help. Please. I love to hear this kind of talk. So, nobody is standing near Hosp. Poor Hosp still cannot make a friend. And then I hear a story about you and Hosp.
Yeah.
With Tommy Chong.
Yeah, well, Tommy Chong was in here at the and we had to get Tommy Chong out of here very, very quickly because his publicist said we need to get Tommy out. So we cleared an aisle for Tommy, and I was in front of Tommy, and I'm like, Mr. Chong, this way, just follow me. All of a sudden, a huge book and pen comes slamming basically into Tommy Chong's face, and it's Hosp, and he goes, Mr. Chong, shine this for me, please. And I'm like...
Just spitting all over Tommy.
Yeah, I'm like, Hosp, no, please. Mr. Chong has somewhere to go, please. And I kind of shoved the book away and got Tommy Chong out of there. As everyone's leaving, Hosp kind of dejectedly walks past me and goes, thanks a lot, Dave. I'm an autograph collector, don't you know? And I'm like, if you're not Rupert Pumpkin, I don't know who this shit is. All he wants to do is get famous and has an autograph book. But it was rude. Everyone else fucking mind their P's and Q's. Knew the guy was late.
Well, I wanted to take 2 seconds to have him sign something.
You let one person sign, you have to let 98 to 100, 120 people sign.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people there, and they all would have wanted Tommy Chong's autograph. So I couldn't do that. I'm sorry.
Of all the unmasked that I've done and all the books that people have written, I only kept one book signed, and that's by Jimmy. Somebody I see every day. But all the other guys are like, do I want them to send this book? And I go, no. Because I'm not going to keep it anyway.
You have the pleasure of fucking...
Yeah, I already have the memory, right?
You have it.
Yeah.
I mean, Ron, you have the pleasure of talking with the guys, but even as people, I'm the biggest Richard Lewis fan. I didn't need a handshake.
Yeah, if you're just hanging out, it's the same thing as what I'm doing, really.
What am I going to do? Open up his book, The Other Depression, and just look at his autograph? No, I'm going to remember the fucking night.
I don't know. When people have an autograph, what do they do with it?
That's what I want to know. Because I don't have... one guy gave me a Don Mattingly baseball autograph that I have put up like it's a piece of art, but that's the only thing.
What I could use, I'm going to start collecting autographs and then boring people with them. This is where Al Pacino wrote his name down. See that right there? That's Al Pacino wrote that. I know it looks all scribbly, and you can't tell, but that's it. That's Al Pacino. Because you can't tell what anybody's fucking name is anyway.
No. And to have a book, you're just leafing through the book like it's a photo album?
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Yeah, I can't admire anything of anyone's anyway. Franklin showed me his art the other day, and I didn't even write back to him. He sent me a thing. Did he send it to you?
Yes, I did.
Did you do anything with it?
No, I glanced at it, like literally just glanced at it, and then just.
He's like drawing goblins and shit. It's just like, I hate to say childish. I'm trying to find a better word. I'm just going to say babyish.
I have Franklin's newest drawing.
No, he can draw. There was a thing of a girl's ass that looked great, but then, she's got a fucking, I don't know, like horns coming out of her head.
It's all elves and fairies and stuff.
Speaking of fairies, how you doing, Fez?
I'm doing all right.
You doing okay with the sweating?
Doing okay. A little wet today, a little moist.
Yeah.
Temperature's back up.
I can talk about that for hours. I really could. Let's open up the phone lines. Let's help Fez today. This show could just be called Help Fez. Or give Fez advice and he ain't going to do anything with it.
Well, I'm not going to get my Swick glands operated on.
Why not? Have them taken out.
He needs an undershirt for his undershirt, for crying out loud.
Stop it.
Well, that's why I wore two yesterday.
Seriously, stop being Depression Joe. He needs an undershirt for his undershirt. Hey, Scram, will you, sister? I'm working this corner. What happens to you? Comment McDonald?
That's my...
Better shoot that shit to the sky. Here's Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing? I photograph concerts, and
Great.
what I like to do is when I collect autographs is take an image that I shot of a band previously and have them sign it. I think that's pretty cool because then I can display it nicely in my house, and it makes the value of the photograph even worth that much more.
I'm sorry, I fucking dozed off when you said display at my house. Anyone who wants to display things in their home, I got news for you. I've been to the Hard Rock. I've seen pictures of rock stars signed. I don't give a shit. We no longer care. You've been to a concert, so what? You went to a concert, you took a picture of them, you put a box up to your face, and you pushed your finger down. That makes you fucking impressive to us? God damn with that. That's as bad as anything now. Go out and take real pictures.
Well, at least my brother and I, we used to collect autographs. We used to get them on baseball cards because we were baseball fans.
The odd thing is you and your brother couldn't read.
What? We could read. Absolutely could, but I mean...
Asking anyone in a cap.
Bill Bucker. Bill Bucker. I can't read.
But I mean, that was just the whole, it was just the next step of, admiring the players and just, that you have a souvenir of meeting a certain player.
What's that mean, a souvenir?
I met Frank Robinson when I was 12, and he autographed my baseball card. And,
but why not just saying Frank Robinson? Why wouldn't that be enough?
Well, now you have proof that you met Frank Robinson.
Who's going to call you a liar? If you told me...
look, I met Frank Robinson. Get out of here. No, look, here's the baseball.
Let's say... But here's the thing. You can buy that off eBay. But if you said to me, hey, I had lunch with President Bush, I'm either going to believe you or I'm not. If you're lying to me, I don't fucking care. It makes no difference because it doesn't make your life better to me.
You just want to relate.
You. Look at this card.
Plus, by Earl's logic, you'd have to be Inspector Gadget and carry around 50 baseball cards for every time you had a story.
Yeah, and then what if you meet somebody and they don't even have a card?
Well,
there's Lonnie Anderson. Would you sign my Frank Robinson baseball card? Come McDonald, shoot that shit to the sky. Well, why don't we ever play that song? Or whatever happens there.
No, we can play it.
I know. I've set it up 19 fucking times.
I know.
You fucking ham and egger. Let's see if this is the real Germ Freak. Germ Freak.
Hey, I want to know if
this is not Germ Freak.
This is the actual Germ Freak. Is Lily behind this?
What?
Behind keeping you off the air?
Exactly.
She did want to steal your man away from you.
That is true.
Actually, what is true is that DJ New Style contacted Ron and asked if I would. So I wasn't involved in pursuing him.
Have you found a partner yet?
Yes.
Who have you got?
Sam.
Sam's awful.
Sam's great.
He's so terrible. I've got an idea for you.
Okay.
We want to do a spinoff show.
Okay.
What about Lily and Davy Mack?
But what about Sam?
Sam's really terrible. He's the worst, least funniest person ever, and his hair is frightening.
I love Dave. I don't know if I could do a show with him.
What's the problem with Dave?
This is a surprise.
No, I mean,
We do shows every day with
Yeah,
Ron
but
and
it's
Fez.
the Ron and Fez show. It's not the Lily and Dave show.
We know that.
I hate it here, too. I might want to go with you. It might be the Lily, Dave, and Ron show, and then we'll leave this to Earl and Fez. I got an autograph.
My back's sweating.
I don't care for that show.
I think I got macadamia nut poisoning.
I hate my cat and my mom.
Ron.
What?
Scruffy, you know who I am now? I'm a little piece of gold. Remember that. Next time Germ Freak calls, you put me through, all right?
God, Germ Freak, I hate you. Get off the phone.
All right.
There's one thing. Oh, look at Scruffy is so happy that you're on his side. So, Germ Freak.
Yes.
You little piece of gold. What do you have for us? What golden nugget of radio is in your possession?
No. I had a great OCD. The moment has passed. You know.
No, I want to hear it.
Well, I have a fear of when I drive. So, I thought I hit somebody. I went back and I did not hit somebody. That's my story.
So you constantly think you hit people with your car?
Yeah, and one time I drove to Niagara Falls from Jersey.
Niagara Falls.
I thought
I turned.
I thought I left the gas on, so I drove back 8 hours to check the gas, and then I drove back again. So,
if you think you hit somebody, right? Why wouldn't you just keep going?
Because then I'll get caught and go to jail for the rest of my life.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Jeffrey, thanks for that precious ore that you brought to us today.
Jesus.
You don't like Jump Freak at all?
No, I hate him.
The gold medalist.
To think that I wanted to steal his partner.
Yeah.
When his partner clearly was wanting to do a show with me, so I don't know what's wrong with that relationship.
All right.
All right.
See you later, Freak.
Wow. Take care. Bye.
I like the Freak. He's a good guy. That's Radio Gold, Jerry. Gold. Gold, Jerry! So you picked Sam over Dave?
I think so.
Jesus.
I think so. I
don't think there's any future with that Sam.
But
He has a guy.
Could, what do you mean?
Than.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that.
They're not doing it anymore?
Well, I haven't heard Than and Sam show in a while.
What happened to Than? He had some kind of mental breakdown, huh?
I have no idea.
Than went like this. Why not walk away from the well and start walking around the desert? I mean, I saw what he did for O&A. Nothing. So it was like stealing every day.
I'm surprised at Lily's
not wanting you.
Yeah, refusal.
Yeah,
to
but what
partner
would
up.
the show be like?
Stuff up his ass.
You know, I don't know if that's.
You
want to
be talking.
Yeah.
I can understand. That's a problem for you, Dave.
No,
you
can talk.
can be funny, but you have a tendency to go into nut world, and nobody wants to do a show with that person.
I won't go into nut world. How about that? I think it's an extra little X Factor weapon if someone can put something in their asshole, but it doesn't need to be done, clearly.
But you also said that you would never,
Take
go
stuff out
outside
of your
the
ass.
Ron and Fez show. You've always said
Well,
that.
What if he's forced out?
No, I said that, but Mr. Bankton is going to give a blessing. I'm not going to fucking go against him, am I? Because it's basically like him saying, "Hey, maybe you should do this thing." So I would. So that's why I gave it some thought. Because he just said it.
So you thought about it for the past 2 minutes.
Fucking A.
So now
you know what the David Rhodes show is going to be like.
Yeah, this would be a really bad show. There's too much tension between
anger.
you. Yeah.
We get along really well, and then when we get angry at each other, it's really severely intense anger. So we would have to work on that.
But I understand you not wanting that. But Sam, he's the fucking dullest thing ever.
I don't think so. I think he would surprise you. I get a kick out of Sam.
as a child, but I'm talking about an adult show.
But you'd both be straight men in a way, because wasn't Sam sort of the
I'm a
straight man?
woman.
So you'd both be doing that.
You don't think Lily's funny at all?
I do think she is, but I mean,
You don't find her to be provocative?
fucking A, I do. Yes, provocative. Yes, provocative is an excellent word.
But I just wish I was selling stuff right now, because I'd get you to sign on any dotted line. Then, unfortunately for me, it would come back like that couple in Glengarry Glen Ross. They just like to sign papers. That's what they do.
That couple was nuts.
So, you don't want to do the show with DJ New Style. You want to do it with Sam.
Yes.
Why don't you try the cool guy on Liquid Metal? I called that show on Friday. Elfish begged me to call in, and it was a disaster. What a problem show that is. I couldn't hear Elfish. They didn't have their headphones. The guest they wanted me to talk to was in the crapper while I was on. It was just a nightmare.
All right, here is DJ New Style. How are you, partner?
Hey, I'm doing all right. I'm hearing a lot of lies spread around on your show, though.
What's going on wrong here?
First of all, Germ Freak calls in all shook up. I mean, you can hear it in his voice. He's not himself today. And Lily goes on saying, I'm approaching you trying to do a show with her?
Yeah. She said you tried to kick out the Germ Freak and steal a little bit of Lily for yourself.
Yeah, not going to happen. See, I don't have an afro and a monotone voice and a penchant for wrestling, so it's not going to work out with us.
Why attack Sam? What's wrong with this
he's a
DJ
little
New
dick.
Style show?
He's a little dick face. That's
Everybody is... who's a dick face?
Sam.
Oh, okay. Everybody treats you like you picked another boyfriend over them.
Yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of a radio show.
Fuck that
A little
guy.
bit of radio.
People hate him.
Yeah, but Dave wanted to do a show with Sam, too.
That time is past now, baby.
So,
Me and Sam's relationship irreconcilable.
It's just madness. She's spreading lies.
Oh, DJ New Style,
I'm not
relax.
approaching Ron.
Call him D.
It's not happening, Lily.
Mr.
What?
D?
I know it's not happening because I said I didn't want to do a show with you. I know it's not happening.
Why don't you want to do a show with him? I think he'd be terrific for
I don't know
you.
him well. I don't know if we
He's
would
a hard
mesh
driving man.
well. I don't know anything about him. You
So
know.
what? You're professional.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My greatest news source isn't TMZ. But I mean.
Wow. Gossip Girl.
Okay. See, I want to do a show that will broadcast on XM satellite radio, not Pal Talk.
Oh, the faces. Okay, well maybe you can do a remote from your dad's restaurant.
Maybe your dad does have a restaurant.
He's rich, too.
Thanks.
You got her.
Oh, thanks for that. DaBenitoFoods.com.
Why is it called that, by the way?
Da in Italian, I think, means at, so it's like Ristorante at Benito, like Da Benito.
Yeah.
It's Italian.
Okay.
I mean, I got to tell you, you're going to spin something off with Dave and Lily. That's probably a bad move. You need somebody better.
Thanks. Why question Ron's, intelligence?
Who do you think Dave should be with, DJ?
I hate to put myself out there.
Yeah.
Put me out there.
But that's a great...
He loves to put himself
That's
out
a
there.
great
What do you
idea,
think?
though.
Sounds charming to me.
Yeah, because I listen to their show, and DJ, the thing is, he's old school broadcasting. He keeps the show moving along.
Right.
Not like, I hate to bring up Sam for this, but Sam was like, let's go to page 3. Oh, an interesting thing happened the other night on Monday Night Raw. So maybe DJ and you.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That'll
bring the chicks in.
Davey and DJ New Style.
Yeah.
Or DJ and Davey New Style.
All right, let me ask you this.
I got to tell you, Dave's not going to be the type of person to show so much hate for the Germ Freak either.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't hate the Germ Freak at all.
You'd like to keep him third micing.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Keep the team together, baby.
I'm a Germ Freak fan. I'm not going to lie to you about that. You know why? There's germs and they freak them. And that's really fun.
That's what we do.
He's freaked.
That's what we do. That's what we do on the Triple D show, Mr. B.
Yeah. All right, wait a minute. This has come up. What about your Jersey show, this thing? You just call it the Jersey show. You're Jersey guys.
I like that.
Reboot
I
it.
think
2.0.
I think we can use that name. Oh, okay, the 2.0?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do an hour on hair gel and Taylor ham. That's what it is.
Riveting.
It's fine with me.
Oh, what is your problem, Lily?
Jealous.
Why are you fighting?
It's not Lindsay Lohan. Lily, is
I
that
don't
why?
talk about Lindsay Lohan.
Not everybody can date Blowhard. Doesn't make you above
We're
everyone.
the new couple.
I'm so shocked you wouldn't have
Lily.
even given me an audition, to be honest with you.
She
But
hates
I
you.
had a year and a half of, like this audition process.
Never
And it blows, right?
Yeah.
Never.
He blows on the air.
I'm fantastic. And thank you, DJ New Style, for appreciating that.
I definitely do. I see a lot of people throwing a lot of hate your way. It's unfounded.
Yeah, it is. It's unfounded. It's true.
Oh, this guy's a piece of work.
Why?
He's
whatever.
just trying to
Whatever,
kiss
Lily.
ass.
Whatever.
I like him. He seems like a fine young man.
You know, Ron, I think of 5 words to describe DJ New Style.
Yeah.
Tells it like it is. Period.
Why did you have to count
I had to
those
count.
out?
So what?
All right, New Style.
Thank you very much.
All right, peace. Would you think about changing your name to Davey New Style?
I would.
And you guys could be like the Ramones?
Listen, I am egoless. So unlike Lily,
yeah.
You find me something, and Mr. B signs off on it, and Fezzy W signs off on it, then boom, I'll go. I'm egoless. That's one of my assets.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey guys.
Good. What's happening?
Not much. I just wanted to bring up the point that in the words of Mr. Anthony Cumia, Dave is radio gold.
He is radio gold. And Dave, you know, when I had the new boss in here the other day, I called you in. I go, we got a couple people here ready to spin off. I go, Dave is, of course, Lily, I brought you up.
That was
I didn't
really
say anything
nice.
about Hicks yet because he had a big stain on his shirt. And I know that Hicks is not committed to the Ron and Fez show.
Mhm.
He's got his own dreams.
That was extremely nice of you.
Why not? Why can't I be nice to my people?
very generous.
Nothing would make me prouder than for all these little seeds to grow into a nice big forest. I really would.
I know. We would love that. As long as you guys were okay with it. That's first and foremost.
First of all, Fez can't see outside of himself. And second of all, everybody wants the best for you guys. I would even like to see Black Rock. What am I talking about? I'm going to ruin it for everybody.
You went too
I'm going to ruin it for everybody.
No, you're
Well,
not.
are we supposed to have so many minority channels?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's part of the new
And I
deal.
brought up the Black Rock Coalition to them. And they said, we'd rather drive uptown just fucking pointing out the fucking truck to try to find people.
Make a
You know,
fine program.
I don't want to have to put an antenna on my head. Just show me, tape it myself with this. Just would you take this tape recorder out with you and click on? No, Richard, I'm not going to do it. That's craziness.
He asked you to do it?
Yes, he asks everyone now. All he ever says is, would you help me? To whoever he happened to be talking to. Could you get the car to pick me up tomorrow? Because if I miss that plane. Here's Bob. Bob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Nothing against Lily and nothing against Sam and Sam, but their show is like a competition to see who can have the driest sense of humor, and it needs some livening up. And I don't think Lily's got it. I agree with the last caller. If anyone could do it, it's Eastside. Eastside Dan and Eastside and Sam would be great conflict radio. And if not Eastside, then at least Franklin. But I don't think Lily.
I think Dave would end up beating Sam up. I really do.
Fucking midget.
John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Bought ass.
Hey.
Hey, look, I think I hear some love in Lily's voice. You know, she might have a crush on Sam. Sam's chick might need to watch out.
Man, I'd love to see Lily with Sam's chick.
No,
You ever
she's
think
nothing
about that?
to worry about. No, I think she's a lovely girl. I really like her. And no, I like
Like
Sam.
her sexually?
No, I like her as a person. I think she's great.
Sexually, though?
No.
Is that what the show would be?
But if you had to be with a girl.
If I were a lesbian, sure, I definitely would be.
What if it was
attracted to her.
just to make your father's new spaghetti sauce successful? If you had to deal with the devil.
Oh, geez. Yeah, she's very attractive.
So you could be with her?
Sure, yeah.
So fucking hot. I knew you wanted to. I knew it.
For the sauce.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have some bread and sop that up myself. I have no problems with that.
Lesbian sauce.
No, we got it.
No.
I don't even use the word lesbian, though, when it comes to two girls together. Like, lesbian, I think of, like, Ellen and her wife.
Yeah.
They made a full commitment.
They got married over the weekend. Ellen and Portia de Rossi ended up tying the knot. 20 people at Ellen's home. So, now, what two celebrity women would make the hottest lesbian couple?
You and Lily.
You're just being nice.
No, I'm serious. One's hot, the other one's sweating. That would be unbelievable.
So even ones that aren't lesbian, you know.
All right,
now-
I got your answer for you. Any two broads. That fucking simple. Because are you going to pick out any two women and go, oh, I wouldn't want to see that?
I was just trying to think of what the ultimate one would be.
Hey, Colin, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Oh, Buzz.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I think Pepper and Davey Mack would be a good lineup. Because Pepper is good on point, keeps the show moving, and Dave's just fucking unstable. It's perfect.
Well, Pepper has his people. The guy who sounds just like him, and
Other
a
guy.
Spanish kid.
I'm also pretty unstable.
You're unstable?
At times, I think. I try to keep it together.
But you are a showrunner, right?
Yeah, I'm the guy who, and I'm keeping the show moving.
Yeah. We need somebody like that on our show. Bruce, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yes, sir. I'd like to see Dave do a show by himself. I think he could handle it, and he'd act a little bit different than he does on the show, but I think he'd do a damn good job.
Here's the problem. I could bring in tapes of Davey Mack on his own.
Yeah.
And it was the worst shit you've ever heard in your life. And he used to send it to me.
Oh, yeah. We still have them.
My point was this. Anyone this fucking nuts, I could probably find some use for. Anyone who thinks that this is something to send to someone.
Yeah.
Did you send that to anyone besides me?
Yeah, I sent it to all the radio stations in the tri-state area.
You're just terrible.
I got an invite to down to the Philly station, YSP or whatever it was called.
Well, you nice caller?
No, the guy actually liked my material, but then said, "Do you have a normal, air check?" And I'm like, "No, this is it. This is all."
He
you
wanted
get.
you to play records?
Yeah, he just wanted me to be like a normal DJ.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And then he couldn't. And then he just said, "Okay, well, we'll forget about it."
Yeah, you don't want to be a normal DJ.
Yeah.
But why would you want to set your career to tell people what they just heard? That was The Who, followed by Pearl Jam. Who gives a fuck? What are you doing there?
Not
You're
happy.
telling people what they just heard and then what they're going to listen to. How the fuck is that a living?
We got Richie Sambora and the boys coming up. David, never say Bon Jovi. That was my other guy. My other PD.
Oh, that Nico has gotten too weird. He's just writing around now, writing shit down. What is he writing to himself? I'm going to keep that 1,000. I know one thing. I haven't had a water in hours. That's his funny joke. We got a break here. We come back. I'm going to hear a little comment, McDonald. Is that fucking possible? Because I've set you up 9 times with it today, Earl.
Yes, we
You
can.
have a good view of the show, though. You enjoying it from there?
Yes, we can come back with it.
XM 202.
I watch comets make night as it races with the sun. A friend drove up and told me his sad day was done. He'd been choked out as by Backlund and then burned by a star. Watched the comet, drank some water, XM played in the car. Take everything you feel and just let it go free. Look deeper and deeper till there's nothing to see. If you're angry or frightened, you just wanna die. Follow comet, make night, shoot that shit to the sky. They tried to save him with a vengeance down at FBA. If naked typing girls can't do it well, I won't try big A. Sad, sad, he's got his hat in his hand. The hot sauce leaking on his hot dog stand. Red dazzle. Who could it be? The cowbell tolls the last time, and it tolls for thee. Facts wrong, but it's a beautiful thing to not know what's going on. Rage against the dying of the light. You're Carmen McDonald, now shoot that shit through the night.
It's the Ron and Fez show without rejoinders. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Always a little something different with you, Hicks. You never know when it's going to change. Listening to the Comment McDonald song, that just makes me feel like, they're writing songs about you now, Davey Mack.
Yeah.
Maybe you're ready for a spinoff show.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to spin off.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Again, with your blessing. Of
course.
Then I feel it.
Hey, as long as I get to wet my beak.
I'll give you whatever you want.
All of it. Now,
he will.
The truth, too, is, I thought I was going to put together a new style thing, but maybe you're the new style guy. Maybe there's a new style for you, yeah. I mean, that's DJ new style with you.
Yeah, that's the point.
The chicks seem to love him. The only time my girl cams up is to get me to give him some kind of props. And guess what? It works. That's what I go for. I'm always looking for the young guys that the girls are into. That's always a good sign.
And it would be a perfect, one guy's pretty. Mm-hmm. One guy's a little bit, rough around the edges.
Shoots that shit to the sky. Come on, McDonald. Shoot that shit to the sky. That's fucking hypnotic.
That's an incredible song by Sleeve. So you got the pretty boy for the chicks. You got Davey New Style for the guys.
There's some chicks that are into you.
Not one with vision.
Your chick, West Side. I'm sure she'd be into it. I shoot that shit to the sky. Here is John. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's going on, buddy?
Hey, man.
Hey, I've been listening to you guys for a good long time. I don't think I've ever remembered Sleeves being in studio. He's the balls. I'd love to hear you guys have him on the air.
Sleeves lives up there in Vermont or New Hampshire or some fake state. But I will say this. There's an open door for Sleeves. Any day that he wants to come in here and shoot that shit to the sky. Although I think of Sleeves more as a wintertime guest.
Yeah, he
reminds me of cold weather.
He's a New Hampshire guy. Yeah. And also, he put out his album in Christmas.
Look what the cold brought in.
I want to understand, new album coming out. Adam, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, man.
Hey, I just drove up to Kansas City to be visiting Molly's Cupcakes. Just met Mike Kaka.
Oh, so another trip from Kansas City to Chicago to pick up some Molly's. Yeah.
I said our cupcakes down there must be terrible. I'm going to give me a mouthful of Ronnie B.
All right, let me know. Let me know what you think.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
All right, my friend. Take care. Oh, all we got to do is go to the Yelp page. It's taking off. The Ronnie B cupcake is going through the roof right now. This is out in today's newspaper. A new poll shows that nearly 85% of flyers would like to see a separate children's class on airlines for parents with small babies and kids.
This is absolutely perfect. What a great idea. A children's section on an airplane. They should totally do this.
And you know what? When we're done that, Fez, let's have a black person section and then also a Spanish section.
See,
why don't people see children as being human beings?
But here's the thing. I think this is segregation that the people who are being segregated would enjoy.
That's the same exact thing that they said about, that's what they said down south about the last segregation. This works out better for black people. They have their own schools. It's separate but equal.
I think people with little children and they're worried about the kids crying on a plane, they would have such a relief of sitting in a section where other kids are crying or, where basically it's, we know that those seats are going to have crying kids in them.
Until they return the smoking section, fuck you non-smokers and what you're asking for next. Suck my ass pipe. You don't want people to have their rights? Then sit next to a crying fucking kid rather than somebody having a nice relaxing Pall Mall.
I don't even think it makes economic sense. I mean, you're going to design a whole section and what? There's going to be 2 babies per flight?
We have now got a fucking group of people in this country who just think whatever happens to them is important to everyone else. Oh, I want my life to go comfortably. Well, there's fucking kids in the world. Period. Stop acting like you've never been near a child. Smother them like the end of MASH if you need to.
Just today on the bus, there was a crying baby.
Mm-hmm.
What I did, I turned my iPod a little louder.
Why do you do that? It's funny faces at the kid.
You could do that too, but I'm saying there's a million ways.
If you're going to start sectioning off people, give the smokers back their fucking section and let them light that shit up.
They should do a couple of things. They should have nervous flyers should have their own section where those people could be together.
How about this?
And comfort each other. I think it's a great idea.
How about this? Just get on the plane, shut up until you get there. And he's right. Everybody's got headphones on a fucking plane now. Who gives a shit if some kid doesn't like flying? Every time a baby cries on a plane, I just think to myself, they are more in touch, and they know God's taking this plane down.
Oh, hate that.
I always think
hate that.
I always think that the baby sense something the rest of us don't. And then I look around and go like this to everyone. This could be it. We might be going down. And I always hope for that Fight Club scene.
See, you would stay away from the nervous flyers group.
It's just like you want to just like remove any element of like just the general human condition. That's just part of. You go anywhere, you're going to have to deal with things that are uncomfortable.
I bet there's parents that would appreciate this section.
But what's that got to do? It's the same thing. When you start to act like one human is different, we used to have that problem. Where there would be a colored section, as your folks called it down there in Florida. And they would actually use the thing of, I bet the colored people would love having their own section. That doesn't matter. It's fucking first come, first serve. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie B, what's going on? They do have a kids class. It's called Coach.
Right.
Just sit back.
You fucking strap hangers. Get back there and shut up. Karen, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, fuck the non-smokers. I think they should have to go outside if they're not smoking. That's the way I feel. I have a house now. I live in New Orleans, and when people come to my house, it's a smoking house. If you don't like the smoking, hello.
Is this Rennie from Big Brother?
Back door, outside.
All right, Karen, thank you, darling. Peace. We had a listener stop by, and what did he say to you during the break, Fez?
Oh, he got very excited. He was clapping and jumping up and down and said, I was here when Fez talked.
Fez just goes like this. Thank you. It's very nice to you. That's very nice to you.
And very nice of you to say.
He comes back in here and fressing motherfuckers. So, just as you tell me that story, Fez, Davey Mack tells me a story from last week about you in the restroom.
What was the restroom story?
He claims that you fake wash your hands in the restroom.
Yep,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Mr. B, I caught him. He went to piss. I'm still at the urinal. He goes to the sink. He turns the sink on, but never even put the hands underneath, or certainly did not put the soap on his hands. I swear to God on the Holy Bible.
Why in the world would I go to the trouble of going to the sink, turning the water on, and then not even letting the water hit them? Do I have rabies?
What are you, one of those guys that lets the piss just dry in your hands?
That's what
you feel like that's
No,
good?
because you...
Supposedly, won't that toughen your hands up to go, hit without gloves?
Moises Alou. Moises Alou does that. But no, it's because I don't think you like your hands wet. You clearly don't like having sweat, so you pretend to put your hands underneath the water.
Then just
and
fucking walk out with your fucking piss hands. Don't even worry about it.
Then I would. I'm not putting on a show. Trust me, I use soap and I use water and I wash my hands thoroughly. It's the first thing I think of.
Why? Is your dick that dirty? How fucking filthy is your dick?
I have a clean unit.
Then why are you fucking washing your hands thoroughly like you're going into surgery?
Because I've been in that bathroom, and that bathroom stinks, and I've used that toilet that other people have used.
What are you doing, rubbing your dick all over the sides of the urinal?
No.
You went to the urinal, right?
Yes.
Did you piss on your hands?
No, I did not piss on my hands.
So you're saying the shaft of your dick is so dirty that now you've got to wash up like a surgeon.
Or pretend to wash up.
I am not pretending. That's the stupidest story I've ever heard.
And also, when Fez came back from the men's room, the men's bathroom key distinctly smelled like urine. So I don't know what kind of games he was playing.
That is true.
Well, that was a problem. Someone threw the key at me, and it landed in the urinal.
Sure. Who, your imaginary friend?
It was you.
Never.
It was you. It was
Why
a
would
good
I?
shot.
Why would I? Then the other day, when he was taking a piss, I just started throwing water all over his back. I came out and told everyone I pissed on him. He comes out, and everyone was just laughing at him. And they're going, and he's going, this isn't funny. And he doesn't know that I said that I pissed on him. And then finally he found out I was pissed. He's screaming at people, I did not get pissed on. That was clean water.
Want to make it perfectly clear. It did ruin my piss, though. I wasn't able to do anything for quite a while after that.
I know you didn't wash your hands.
I wash my hands.
I wash my hands in this entire situation.
Fake piss, fake wash.
Well, here's the thing, Fezzy. You and your filthy habits are now being washed by fucking Davey Newstyle.
Davey Newstyle doesn't know what he saw with his purple diabetic eyes.
Wow, that was mean. He's ill.
I know, I don't feel well.
Why don't you go over to the hospital, Don Rickles, and really have a great time running around there?
Look, Davey Diddy Newstyle sees what he sees. That's all.
Double A Aaron, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys. Hey, I was going to tell Fezzy, I'm a surgical tech here in Alabama.
I get 2 fucking
and I
radio
never
shows.
wash my hands when
Blows
I
you
go
away.
to a public restroom. I know my dick's about 10 times cleaner than anything in that restroom.
It's true. Your dick is probably fucking cleaner than the faucet if you fucking behave. Where do you think most of the germs are? Up on that fucking counter.
Yeah, but I mean, you've been exposed in that room. There's stuff floating around in the air. Yes,
And you're
wash
staying
your
in it.
hands.
But you're washing your hands with cold water. You're not washing your hands with hot enough water to kill germs.
No,
at
it won't
all.
get hot in there. I've tried.
All right, and you're supposed. So all you're doing is leaning on that filthy fucking thing, and putting your hands in cold water. All you've done is made a swimming pool for the germs right now.
I use the antiseptic soap that's in there.
He didn't use it?
No, he did not use it.
You're swearing to God.
Yes, I am.
All right, I'm going to believe him, Fez, because he's a Catholic, and we can't do that like your religion.
Well, then he's going to burn or whatever happens to him
Nothing
for
really.
lying.
Nothing really.
All right,
If you wanna
that's
be
what I
honest,
thought.
There's no God.
I
we know that
swear.
now.
I knew it.
What are they going to do? Burn someone for saying that they saw a guy not use soap?
I'd laugh if that came back to haunt you on Judgment Day. Because
And if
that's
you're
an
so
absolute
clean,
lie.
why does your ass cheeks smell like shit when he puts his hand down into your cheeks?
That is a sweaty problem that I'm dealing with.
But is that the sweat, or you say it's a shit smell?
Yeah, it's shit and old cheese.
Oh.
There's no old cheese in there.
It
And
smells
I
like
am
it.
getting
But
myself.
there is shit.
I am getting myself as clean as possible.
Maybe you need a fucking stick with a rag on the end of it so you can fucking really get back in there.
I can reach everything.
What, are you crying now?
No, I got something in my eye.
What is that? Shame? Mom, help me.
Might be
I
some of
got
that gold
shame in
bomb.
my eye.
Might be some of that gold bomb powder I've been floating around my crack.
Oh, God, you're disgusting. You literally fucking just gnarled me with that.
He needs one of those toilets that European women have that shoots the water.
The bidet?
Into their yeah, the bidet. He needs one of those.
I didn't know they were just for women.
Jim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
Hey, I was just wondering, how can you guys be having a serious discussion about hygiene with a guy who sticks things in his ass and then shoves them in his mouth after?
I don't get sick. I get chest pains, but I don't get sick.
I know, but that's not hygienic.
Fuck that shit. All that is overrated. There's germs everywhere. As long as you're touching things, you're touching germs.
Glenn, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Fez, I don't touch anything in the bathroom if I'm using just a urinal. There's puddles of water. There's germs just festering in those puddles. I don't touch anything.
First of all, if you're really hygienic, you'd wash your hands before you touch your dick, you sick motherfuckers. Not vice versa. What do you think is fucking dirtier? Your fucking shaft or your fingers that have been fucking walking around all day? You sick pricks. I'm not going to do that. Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Fez.
232.
That's not you. Go ahead, bro. What can we do for you?
All right, Fezzy, how are you pissing with Dave in the bathroom? And second of all, Dave, who the hell smells the fucking bathroom key? See ya!
It smelled funny to me, and I smell lots of things.
Yeah, how were you able to piss in front of him?
I had gone in there, and I really, really had to go. I had a couple of waters, and if I really have to go, then I do break down and go in that stink fest. That is the men's bathroom here at XM.
So you can piss. You're not pee shy.
I got to be almost doubled over in pain, but I can go. If it's an emergency, I can go. But when the key went in the urinal and I got hit in the back with water, that was a no-go day.
So you put your hand in the urinal and get the key out?
I got the key out, and I tried
I
tried to reach a corner, the cleanest corner of the thing that the key's on.
Somebody else said you had your head in the stall trying to smell shit.
Who said that?
I actually just made it up now. I thought it would be fun to make up stories about you.
People will believe that sort of thing. And Dave's story is a complete lie.
I promise it's not.
This is on our prep sheet. The album cover designer of New Order and Joy Division, Peter Seville, has pronounced that the album art is dead. Then underneath it says, is downloading the reason that album art cover is going away? Yes. That answers the entire question. And then we can go on. You're not going to have album art if you can fucking download. Crazy pricks. Here's Randy. Randy, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie B, there's nothing dirtier and filthier than paper money that we all handle every day and nobody thinks twice about it.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we'll fucking roll it up into a bill and snort. Why wouldn't you ever hear, oh, you hear that coke addict got fucking germs in his nose and he died? You never heard of it before. All right, the hurricane looks like it's going straight up the center of Florida right now. Probably going to come up underneath Orlando and the Daytona Beach area and then pop back out in the Atlantic Ocean and get going again. Who knows where this thing will go around. They just spin around like a top. But this is really the first one of the summer, right, that we've had to deal with?
Yeah, they had that one that hit near Houston.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So this is the second big one.
Right.
For some reason, I only think of hurricanes if they hit Florida as being real. A little bit of prejudice on my part. I'm sorry.
And we're coming up on September, and we're only to the F hurricane, Faye.
When's hurricane season end?
I think it ends November 1st.
I didn't know it goes that long.
Yeah,
so,
I think it's end of May to November.
Yeah, so you got a couple more months left. Summer's almost gone. Mm-hmm. If you're a kid, you're thinking back to school. This used to be the worst time for me. I think it was worse thinking about school than actually even going to fucking school. Because if you went to school, you're going to have some amount of fun. But the thought of going to school, you're like, what the fuck is this? You just think to yourself, you know what I did this summer? I didn't do shit. No matter how great your summer was, you're like, I can't believe I wasted the fucking summer.
Well, when that summer starts, it feels like you have all the time in the world. Like, it feels like summer's not going to end at all. You've got 3 months. That sounds huge.
It is huge. I can't believe it. Kids get 3 months off and adults don't.
Sounds like an endless summer.
Shut up. Why are you being a weirdo? You trying to impress New Style?
No. The thing about school is that when you're actually at school, you can play sports. Lunch
Right.
is fun.
You can have a certain amount of fun.
Yeah.
But leading up to school is just dread. It's the week or so before school starts. You're like, I can't fucking believe it. It's like it feels like you're being sentenced.
And that Sunday before your first day,
horrors,
is maybe the worst day of all time. Unless you get
It's a
that
nightmare.
Labor Day off, and then you get.
Remember
the
school
Monday.
shopping when your mom, when you were a real little
hated
kid?
it.
What a nightmare that was.
Then she would try to make you do a fashion show. And when you got back, show your dad everything you bought. My dad's like, I could give a fuck what he wears. Put him a goddamn potato sack. Put on your other shoes with that. Oh, stop it.
Or when we were at the clothing store, my mom never understood how long it took for little boys to put on clothes. So she would wait 15 seconds before we had to change into this entire suit, and then she'd be screaming your name, David! David McDonald!
Through that curtain?
Get out! Yeah. And meanwhile, there's a fucking million other kids who were watching my mom scream my full name out while I come out like a little asshole in the suit.
No, you can't look good. You're going to look like a fucking moron. Where she's tucking at your fucking crotch and your ass.
Just tone it down.
Everything's still all tight and starchy.
Earl, you're so lucky you didn't have to get new clothes.
I got new clothes.
You just got your older sister's dresses.
No, I
That
did not.
Your mom put a goddamn safety pin and acted like they were jeans.
My father made
Big
sure
Sheila's
none of that
coveralls.
happened.
Come on, McDonald, kick that shit to the sky.
He made sure of that because he didn't even go upstairs into the store with us. He would just sit in the car and drink a beer, or just leave outright. He goes, just call me when you're ready, and just leave and go.
On what? When did his dad become Nick Cage from Leaving Las Vegas? He's drinking beer in a car.
But seriously, could you go into a fucking store with a kid interested in clothes? I've never done it with my kids.
I suppose not.
Unlike fucking, Earl, we had more than one car in the family. I didn't have to wait outside like a fucking idiot. I'm going to give you $20. That's it. I need the rest of this money for my business plans.
He would just drop us off, tell me when you're ready, and I'll pick you up. He wouldn't even sit in the car and wait for us. Just go.
Will you blame him? What do you want him in there helping you pick out dungarees?
And
fucking idiot.
And we always fought on what we wanted, as far as like we wanted blue, she wanted red. We wanted just pick up these.
Well, when you're a
horrible-
little kid, like until you get your own money to go in and get your own shit, you're at that fucking woman's mercy.
Yeah.
And she'll hit you on any kind of 2-for-1 shirt deal she could possibly find.
And anything that mixes and matches.
She give you that lime green shirt you were wearing yesterday?
No, she didn't.
My mom always dressed me like I was a Lil Jack Nicklaus. Like, this really awful golf colors.
There's a certain thing about Jersey people where they think they're from Connecticut. Particularly North Jersey.
Yeah.
Like South Jersey, where you live, people know they're just fucking beach animals. But up in North Jersey, they still do preppy clothes to this day. Like that even means anything. With a fucking sweater over your back instead of wearing it. Are you going to put the sweater on or not? There's no sense in wearing it over your back like that's better.
Yeah.
What, you Batman?
I mean, my mom made me dress like up in a turtleneck for my preschool photo. and
I got so many turtlenecks.
That's the
When I was in
worst.
Florida, it was hot with my fat neck and a turtle.
I couldn't put my neck through a turtleneck. I'm too claustrophobic.
It's the worst piece of clothing
It's like I'm
ever.
being choked out.
Doesn't look good. On men, at least. I mean, why would anyone wear a
They don't
turtleneck?
look good on a woman either. The only good reason for it is to hide a hickey.
You ever have that problem where, like, you're fighting with your mother over your clothes, and then your friends show up while they're clothes shopping, and they see you holding this hideous piece of clothing, and you're not buying that, are you? You're
I can
hiding in the
honestly
rack.
say I've never had that horror story happen to me. I didn't want to see anyone with when I was with my mom anyhow. I wanted them to think that I was motherless. I just wanted them to think that I went back to my own apartment.
Especially little chicks.
Oh,
You're a little kid,
God.
like, oh, fuck, here
It
comes
was a
Christina.
nightmare. Like, you don't mind the guys on your street knowing who your mother and father is, but no one from school. You don't want any fucking part of that.
Shoe shopping was horrible, too. That was a separate night unto itself. And it would take forever to get some sort of new sneakers and some sort of new dress shoes.
I don't
Which
know.
just hurt. And they'd say, how do those feel? it all feels bad.
Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Fez just touched on it, but the worst is when you go and you get new shoes and like the hottest shoes that you can get, and you go back to school and realize everyone else has fucking the same shoes you do.
Yeah, you can do that with just about anything. And let's face it, maybe you pick out your clothes first day of school, maybe even second. Third day, you don't give a fuck anymore. And from that point on, you don't give a shit one goddamn iota for the rest of the year. What are you going to do? Impress someone? You're in third fucking grade. You think it matters what you're wearing? That somehow it's going to get you better grades and respect from your peers? Lily, get in here, because I got news for you. When you and Blowhard have a child, I don't want you being the one who picks out the boys' clothes.
Why?
Because I know how you are already.
What? How am I?
You're going to dress this kid up like he's a doll baby.
No.
And then the other kids are going to beat him with sticks.
I like kids to sort of, find their own personalities in their clothes.
Well, they say this. They're saying even now in public school, it makes more sense to put the kids in a uniform. It releases a lot of stress of some kids are richer than other kids. The fucking some kids have style, some kids don't. When you put a kid in a uniform, nobody gives a shit about that.
Well, I used to have to, I used to freak out in the morning getting ready for school because I never knew what to wear.
Mm-hmm.
And if I just had a uniform, it would save time, anxiety, and all that stuff.
Right, but does that prepare you for life? Like, when you come in here now, I want you to look nice.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come in here with some dumb uniform
I
on.
feel like I'm back in school because I'm having anxiety in the morning. What's Ron going to say?
I want you to look nice for Blowhard. Well, you're a pretty girl. There's no sense in coming in here. And you know what? Your hair this summer has been fantastic.
I know. I did a Brazilian hair treatment to
Is
it.
that all Brazilian, or you do everything Brazilian?
No, I shave completely. No landing strip. What? I don't know what this thing is.
You don't
about
go for
landing
that.
strip. No, we just get rid of it all.
Yeah.
Landing strip, please.
That's a good, clean girl.
Who needs little pieces of hair there? Like, for what?
Because then they worry that we act like you're 3.
Yes.
I know, and that's all we want to do anyway.
I don't know. Guys like that.
What about a nice 70s fucking fro for you?
No.
Panty fro.
No. I'm actually going for a consultation to do laser hair removal, so I'll never have to shave again. Ever.
All right, now, doesn't that make you nervous that maybe a style will change and you're sitting here with a naked pussy in the year 2020 when they really want a V everywhere?
No, I don't care. I for myself, I don't want to ever pull my pants down and see another piece of hair.
If that happens, just get a toupee.
Why don't you get a little Nazi insignia there? It means, it means other things. To the Egyptians, it means peace and love.
I'm not really going to date Egyptians, I don't think.
So, who knows? You are Muslim. So for you, you don't even want the slightest bit of hair there.
Nothing. I want to be a hairless cat.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a good girl.
Yeah.
It really is. Earl, you were thinking about doing the same thing. You've been having a lot of problems with your, you said black G.I. Joe beard down there.
No, I like my hair down there.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, we've seen it.
Patches.
Horrible.
You remind me of Patches. So for you, dressing for school was nerve-wracking.
It was nerve-wracking, yeah.
For anybody, any guys were ever nervous about their clothes didn't look good enough?
No, I didn't care last second.
Yeah. That's the beauty of being a guy.
Well, we cared about like our book bags and our folders and other stupid shit.
I couldn't even carry one of those. That would, seriously, in my school, you get beat up for having a fucking book bag, as you call it. I'd be asking for trouble. I would do 2 things. Either fucking try to keep my book in the class, like hide it somewhere in the class, or tell some fucking other kid, you're carrying this book for me. Do the right thing, and I'm going to fucking make sure you get a little something for your head every once in a while. And I'll be caught talking to you so you'll seem cool in front of your friends.
So that's how you...
I couldn't go carrying a fucking book around all day.
Okay.
You ever see me carrying stuff? If
No.
it doesn't fit in my pockets, I'm done with it.
All right.
I can't be like Fez, bringing in my little fucking folders that mean nothing. I'm worried if things are stapled properly.
I did that in high school. I would wait till I got the textbook and then saw what color the textbook was and then color coordinate the folder to go with that. Like if the math book was mostly blue, I would get the blue folder to go with it.
And then what? Get the guy to come right on your fucking face?
No, that wasn't the next logical step.
But why would you do that?
It just seemed right to do it, to keep it organized, to keep the colors together.
And you're surprised you've never gotten laid?
A little bit.
Did you have to cover your books in high school?
What? Like
No, he didn't. He wanted to do these things.
Yeah. Not in high school. We didn't have to cover them anymore.
Oh, we just brown bagged it. We just put a brown
Yeah,
cover
that's
and
what
wrote
I
math.
do.
That's all we did.
Math.
With it.
But really, don't you think at a certain point you can't be carrying books around? Because then later, you're fucking going off to the valley to get high or something. What are you going to do, carry your books with you? I'm not even there for most of the fucking day. I can't be seen with a bunch of books. I don't know where to put them. I'm just going to lose them. I'd say to the teacher, why don't you just keep it here? You'll know where it is.
Well, they were very heavy.
They're heavy. They're stupid. If you fucking take them home, your mother's going to think you got to do something with them.
It's because their font was ridiculous. You could have had a nice little paperback for yourself. The math books were just gigantic multiplication signs as big as a quarter.
Then they want you to write your name in it and shit. Fuck you.
Who had it for that school year?
Yeah. It's nobody's business. If you don't like the way I treat the book, don't give it to me. I'd rather not have it. My grades are going to be exactly the same.
I remember my algebra book in I think 11th grade. I checked it, and this boy that I had a crush on had it the year before, and I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I had the same book as him. It was pretty corny. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Wow.
That's the saddest story.
High school.
And now you're with Blowhard. You don't have to worry about that
I know.
anymore.
I'm with the real man.
Wonder if Blowhard's chick is gone for good.
I say yes. It's been almost a month. If she's going to come back around, I think she would have done it by now.
No, I think she's coming back.
You think so?
Yeah. All right, look at that, Fez. It's right underneath Melbourne right now. It'll come out on the ocean, but will it hug? Will it go up to Daytona? What? Do you need glasses?
Yeah.
Put them on then. You're sitting over there with Chinese eyes trying to look at the thing.
Yeah, it's gonna pop out and it will go right up the state.
So it'll roll right up the beach?
And then I think it'll keep doing that too, along like to Charleston, South Carolina, that sort of thing.
That would be
Myrtle
a terrible fucking storm if that happens. I don't think it happens that way. I think it goes back out in the ocean and then hits somewhere. I never saw one roll right up the beach like a top.
I think it's rolling that way. I think it's rolling in that direction.
All right. We got anything we need to plug here, Earl Douglas?
Just the Unmasked Encore this weekend.
I don't want to ever plug that again. Who cares about an Unmasked? You hear it the first time or not at all. That's what I say. Anything for you, Dave?
Nope. Good. Me and DJ News Style. Davey and DJ News Style here to stay.
And Lily, from what I understand, your partner that you want to do a show with is got another one scheduled with Than.
Well, I didn't even hear that.
So, yeah, in
I
September.
mean, so right now.
I don't know what. Yeah, he does not have you in his long range plans. He has Than in.
But Than's so blah.
And so is fucking Sam.
I think he's less blah than Than.
You and I could have been the Redeem Team.
What does
That would be
mean?
great. She don't like basketball.
She does, I
Oh.
guess.
Mm. All right, that's it for us. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Take care.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
I love to watch things on TV. Satellite of love. Satellite of love. Satellite of love. Satellite of satellite.
It's the Ron and Fez Show.